And you probably didn't have no heat on for him, right? He's probably used to 70 degrees, right?
No, I turn my thermostat on, and I leave it at all times 70 degrees. And exactly 70 degrees. And I never
Did you ever live with the guy?
No, I've never lived with a guy.
Was he just a good buddy of yours?
Well, he was till he came up this weekend.
Oh, man, come on.
No longer
if you would have stayed at them strip bars this weekend, you probably would have had more money for pork chops.
What do you mean more money for pork chops?
Well, you would have had more pork chops.
I didn't need more pork chops. Everybody had plenty, I thought.
Well, I mean, you wanted another pork chop.
I don't want to waste food. You want to put enough food on the table that people are going to eat. You don't
when
want
I have guests over, they're welcome to eat as much food as they want in my house. I mean, what are you being a tightwad about the situation for?
I'm not being a tightwad.
Well, you are. I mean, what are you going to do?
You're
going to give up your friendship because of a pork chop? Come on,
it is,
Dave.
No, it's more. It's the whole thing. It's messing with my thermostat. All right, it's using.
Dave, he was probably cold. I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't lose my relationship with a good friend of mine who come all the way from Orlando to hang out with Dave Paul, and then you're going to bust his chops. You're not going to talk to him because he took your last pork. I don't even want to talk about it. I got an idea for you, though.
What?
Let's do a remote at a strip club.
Yeah.
And what we need to do also...
enter Melanie, an amateur striptease.
No, we need to have models send their pictures to Mr. Doyle, and we'll have a WSB, what would you call it? Like...
amateur, nude collar striptease.
There you go.
The Dave Paul collar striptease.
And we'll get a group. We'll get a groupie together. We'll get like 6 groupies. They have to be good-looking women. They have to do what you want them to do. And you have them follow you.
You guys are sick. Cut Nick off now.
I'm serious. You have a half.
Cut him off now. That was sick, David.
Don't make me cut my collars off, Melanie.
I cut him off for you. Thanks.
Because you shouldn't do that, Melanie. I mean, let me talk to my callers and stuff, but sorry, Nick. I mean, I don't know what happened there, but Brad, you're on AM 750 W. Let's go to Susan. Hello, Susan in Buckhead. You're on News Talk Radio AM 750 WSB.
Hi, Dave. How are you?
I'm doing good, Susan.
I got an answer for you about your pork chop thing.
There's not really an answer. It's just it's when you get to know somebody when they. Have you ever had somebody spend the night at your house?
Absolutely.
What did you enjoy it? You like having a foreign element in your house?
Well, sure. If they're friends of mine from far away and they're coming into town, wouldn't you rather have them stay with you?
Do you enjoy that? No, I'd rather stay at a hotel.
Why didn't you tell him that?
Because I'm too daggone polite. You like to have people spend the night at your house.
Absolutely.
You can't be, it's like always having company. You got to always entertain. You're always got to be up. You always got to be cheerful, right?
What's one weekend out of your life?
It's a long weekend. I need a break. Now, it wouldn't bother you a little bit, Susan. Suppose you had your little girlfriend come over and spend the night, right? And you put just 3 things on the table, right?
I wouldn't do that.
Well, suppose you wouldn't do that.
No, see, I don't have this fear of leftovers that you do.
I don't have a fear of leftovers. I just refuse to eat.
Well, maybe you scared your wife into thinking that, she just can't have any leftovers around anymore.
We don't waste food.
Well, right. You wouldn't have to waste it. Feed it to the kids. Put it in their lunch.
Well, I'm not going to feed them that for their lunch.
Why not?
Because they wouldn't eat it.
So they buy an ice cream at school.
No, well, they do buy an ice cream at school. So what? What are you talking about, Susan? What are you babbling about here? Okay, where did this conversation go? Okay, let's come back to where we were. All right, Susan?
Okay.
You have people spend the night all the time, over there all the time, right? Don't you worry about having a reputation?
Well, my husband's usually there, too. So no,
oh, he is?
Don't worry about it.
So does he have friends or you have friends?
Oh, we have mutual friends.
So they come over and spend the night?
All the time.
And you enjoy it? You like it when somebody spends the night with you? I hate it. I can't stand it.
Yeah, but see, people come to my house so much they feel like they're kind of there, too, and they're not afraid to go and do what they want to do.
What do you mean?
I don't have to entertain them constantly.
So when they're at your house, you just let them do whatever they want to do?
Right.
You don't sit around with them?
Well, Well, yeah, sure. But if I want to go read or do whatever I want to do, I'll go do that and leave it with my husband for a while, or they can entertain themselves. I mean, we've got a stereo and a TV and a VCR, and they can sit around and play with all those things.
Oh, yeah, and that's it. Okay, that's it. This is no joke. I'm sitting there at night, and we're sitting around chit-chatting, all right? We're sitting around the TV sets.
Right.
And he starts fiddling with my remote control box. I got this thing on the volume, just up and down, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And on the volume, and it's got the thing on the TV set where you see, it's level, like 1 through 50. Okay, it's 25, and he starts messing with this thing. And next thing, just fiddle with my volume, constantly fiddle with my volume. It's like the conversation, I'd be talking to my wife or something like this, right?
Right.
Where I'd talk to him, next thing you know, zap, you see on the screen, he's upping the volume on the TV set, right? And then everything's quiet for a minute, and all of a sudden, there goes the volume again. The volume's going down, right? The volume is constantly going up and down, up and down, up and down on my TV set.
Right.
It was driving me nuts.
Oh, so did you have a confrontation with this guy over the weekend?
No, I was extremely polite. I'm just like I am now. I'm very polite.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. So are you going to remain friends with him?
Of course I'm going to remain friends. I'm not, there's not, I'll never have him over again or anything like that.
So the next time he comes to town, you'll just put him up in the...
No, I won't encourage him to come to town this time. Thanks for the call.
Thank you.
Bye. Sorry. 872-0750 is my number. David Paul, News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
Concrete with In Your Eye, an investigative report of the hottest action spots in Atlanta. We take you now to Tops and Tails nightclub on Cheshire Bridge Road. Here's reporter Biff Buff. Biff?
Walter, I'm standing on the floor at Tops and Tails, and I can certainly see why Tops and Tails on Cheshire Bridge Road has become so popular. There's 6 beautiful stages loaded with beautiful dancers. There's an exclusive champagne room and a VIP lounge. Monday night is hot oil wrestling. Tuesday is 2 for Tuesday, 2 for 1 table dances all night. Wednesday is Win It, Wear It Wednesday. Tops and Tails t-shirts given away all night. Win it, then wear it on any Wednesday and get in free. Thursday and Saturday are the largest cash giveaway amateur contest in Atlanta. A beautiful nightclub, the best ladies to party with, and a great special party every night. Plus, bring a ticket stub from any major Atlanta sporting event within 36 hours and get in free. Back to you, Walter.
Tops and Tails, 2 blocks off of Piedmont on Cheshire Bridge Road, or take 85 south to exit 30, turn left, go 5 traffic lights to Tops and Tails.
Win it and wear it contest, no purchase necessary. Tops and Tails now open till 4 a.m.
Georgia Personals is just what it says it is, a magazine that covers the entire state of Georgia for single people looking to meet single people. Georgia Personals is the easiest and most direct way to meet people who share your interests and lifestyle. And most importantly, Georgia Personals is the best way to meet people who want to meet you. Publishing your personal ad in Georgia Personals makes sure thousands of singles see and read about you while you're learning about the prospective special person you'd like to meet. Georgia Personals allows you to be more straightforward and honest, so you don't meet the wrong person time after time, like at that singles bar, or get fixed up again with your cousin's friend. Plus, ads are regionalized, so you can get personal across the street or across the state. Georgia Personals is now offering a special 50% discount on your personal ad, so check it out today. Call 874-3516 to receive free information. That's 874-3516. Georgia Personals, the best way to meet people with your interests who want to meet you.
Wine list, anyone?
Yes, please.
All you know about grapes is peanut butter and jelly.
Now, Sarah always knew her wine.
Yeah, she was good at figures, too. Take a look at it now. Go ahead. Tell us all you know about wine.
Oh, Jack, please stop.
And it's not over till the fat lady sings. Is your swan song, hon? I should have rapped you a long time ago.
It's not funny. It's battering. Battering is a crime. Contact Council on Battered Women, 873-1766.
If only babies came with instructions. They'd all be loved and nurtured, cherished and protected. And thousands of them could be saved every year from choking, suffocating, or other breathing emergencies. Because the instruction tag would simply say, please learn American Red Cross Infant and Child CPR. American Red Cross. We help you help others.
Have some laughs while Garrow guides you through the traffic snarls. AM 750 WSB and the Gary McKee Hometown Radio Show. Weekdays at 4.
AM 750 WSB Atlanta.
Hey everybody, David Paul here. As you must know by now, they've changed my hours. I'm 12 noon to 4. Tune me in tomorrow. Set your alarms. Wake up an hour earlier. Whatever. Call me. Call me like you normally did all night. I want to hear from you. There's a lot of regulars I still have not heard from yet. Give me a buzz tomorrow, the next day, whenever you feel comfortable. And then listen to the next night when it's replayed. Stay in contact. I'll see y'all later. Dave Paul, AM 750 WSB.
Is a quiz. For the next 60 seconds, this station will conduct a quiz. This is not a test. This is only a quiz. This has been a quiz. If this had been an actual test, we would have said to you it was an actual test. But we didn't because it's not. It's just a quiz. How many times do I have to explain the difference between a quiz and a test to you? Huh? One starts with a Q, the other starts with a T, and is that so difficult to understand, to get through your thick head? No, not if you're really bothered to listen to me, but I suppose you're too busy to listen to me. I don't even know why I bother with this damn thing. Look, just forget about it, all right? I'm out of here. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Oh, this concludes this test. I mean quiz. Oh, you make me so mad when you do that. Ah!
Quick, hide the puppies! David Paul is on the air, and he wants to talk to you, unless you're an idiot. Call now at 872-0750 and spill your guts to the educator, Dr. David Paul, on News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
CrapCo is back, and now we're into office automation. Yes, when your Apple goes rotten, when your PC goes PU, it's time for you to buy CrapCo's amazing hand-powered writing stick from CrapCo. Imagine a portable word processing system that fits right into your hand and requires no electricity. Just place this miracle tool on any piece of paper and make it go. Letters, words, whole sentences appear automatically, as if by magic, through our patented graphite and wood formula.
Oh, the point broke.
No problem, because if you act now, you can also get the CrapCo Miracle Writing Stick Rejuvenator. Good as new, but wait, there's more. Make a mistake? Don't worry. Simply invert your amazing CrapCo Writing Stick and employ the rubberized word remover at the other end.
Oh, it's gone.
Isn't it amazing? Of course it is. So take out a pencil and write down the address flashing on your radio screen right now. Get one for your dog, too. It's CrapCo's amazing writing stick and writing stick rejuvenator. Just $99.95, $99.95. And remember, at CrapCo, we always say, if you buy this, you'll buy anything.
Weekend was hell, man. It was 11 hell. It was horrible experience. It was horrible. I mean, I had a guy, I thought, well, you see, I never have anybody spend the night. I mean, nobody. When I was single, I'd never had anybody spend the night. I can't stand having to put up with somebody else, all right? I can't stand it. I hate it. I mean, that's my refrigerator. That is my television set. That is my bathroom. That's my hot water. That is my thermostat. And this guy comes in. I mean, I've known this guy for like 20 years, but I've never once had this guy spend the night with me. Never once. And I tell you, you see another side of him when they sleep over. I mean, he starts fiddling with my thermostat. But when he ate the last pork chop, I knew it then. This guy's not my friend. This guy's not my friend. He's not even considerate. He's not considerate. That should have been my pork chop. I was head of the house. I'm head of the household. That's my castle. I am the king. You know, that's where I am the superior human being, is when I'm at home. That's the only place in this world where I am it. You know, everybody else had 2 pork chops. Kids had 1 pork chop. I had 2. My woman had 2, and he had 2, and then he grabs the last pork chop. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Would you have, let me ask you a question. If you had spent the night, would you grab the last pork chop? Are you that kind of person? Hello, Tiffany. You're on AM 750 WSB.
Hey, no, I wouldn't have grabbed the last one.
Of course not.
I got to make this quick, but I was going to tell you, I agree with you. It's a matter of respect. You know, people respecting your own property. It's not how good of a friend you are. It's just that that's your house. That's your stuff. He doesn't have the right to turn the thermostat up and down. I'd have been pissed off, too.
My gosh, I was. I mean, would you take a 30-minute shower?
No, not at all.
I mean, you go in there and you just soap up and you get out, right?
You get out. That's right. And, hey, I really got to go. I love your show, though.
See you later, Tiffany.
All right,
bye. Heck, yeah. Thank you, Tiffany, for calling. I appreciate it. It helped me out a little bit. I feel like I needed a little support. Nobody giving me any support since I started talking about this. And thank you very much, Tiffany. If you are listening, I do appreciate it. I really do. Hello, Steve. You're on News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
Dave. Same situation happened to me this weekend.
What happened?
Oh, you wouldn't believe it. Invite some friends over for a nice dinner. They're already there. They come a little early. I'm running a little late. I get a phone call on my car phone. Hey, we need more chicken. We're making fajitas. We're a little bit low on chicken. So I stop by and get some more. Get home. You know, they're helping themselves in my refrigerator, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the door's open a little bit because it was a nice day. They're shutting the door, complaining it's too cold, turning the heater on, just like running the show. You know, it's my house.
Right.
I feel just the same as you do, Dave.
My gosh, you don't do that, right?
No, you don't do that. We invited them over for a nice dinner. They're not supposed to, you know, adjust the thermostat, shut the door, complain there's not enough food, you know?
When I'm, you know, and plus he didn't even make his bed.
Yeah.
Didn't even make his bed.
Oh, man.
I mean, he's sleeping in my daughter's bedroom, you know. I mean, we had to move her to my boy's bedroom, right?
Oh,
and so he didn't even make the lousy bed when he was through with it.
Oh, geez. That is unbelievable, Dave.
Yes.
You ought to have him over next weekend. That'd just top it off, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would top it off.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
never again in my life. It will never happen again. I will never have anybody spend the night with me again.
Well, you learned your lesson, right, Dave?
I have a hard time tolerating family, much less, just some friend, right?
Right.
I mean, I can't stand, I like to be alone, and
I know exactly where you're coming
that's
from.
my hot water heater. That is my water, right?
Right.
That's my remote control device, and I'm such a polite guy, I don't say anything.
They should have respect for you, though, Dave. That should be a given. I mean, you shouldn't even have to explain it to them.
Okay. Thanks. See you later.
Thanks, Dave.
Bye, Melanie. What are you putting on the bottom of my screen here? Melanie is typing the lawyers from... What do you... I'm not going to say... I don't know if I should say the name of the restaurant. Right?
David,
the lawyer is on the line.
I don't want to get involved in this. I'm just putting the information on the screen.
What does he want?
There you go.
Okay, the lawyer from blank, blank, blank is on the line. You are in serious trouble, funny boy. Now, what does he want? See what he wants. What does he want?
I'm not getting involved in this, David. Do you want to take the call on the air, or you want to wait till your break?
Put him on. Hello, WSB.
Hello?
WSB.
Yes. Hello. Is this David Paul?
Yes, it is. What's going on?
Yeah. Am I on the air?
Yes, you are.
Well, I don't know if this is something that we need to discuss on the air. I'm an attorney for Bill's Baby Bags, Sandy Springs.
Right. We talked about it, on Saturday. What about it?
Do we need to, should we be doing this on the air?
Should we be doing what on the air? What are we doing?
Well, sir, I represent Bill Leonard, and he mentioned to us, he is thinking seriously of filing a lawsuit to WSB, and I wanted to contact you because I think this is something that can be avoided.
What can be avoided? Avoid what? What is there to avoid? I haven't done anything wrong.
Well, sir, it's a libel and slander suit in reference to comments made on your program last Saturday.
What comments were they? I don't recall right off.
Well, so my client claims, and he also has a tape recording of you basically ripping his restaurant to shreds on the air. Apparently
what happened? Okay. You just got involved. Did you hear the tape?
Have I heard the tape?
Yeah, what is your name anyway, lawyer?
My name is Bert Latham.
All right, Bert. Can I call you Bert?
Well,
Bert.
Paul, we do need to discuss.
Okay, you're Bill's Baby Back Ribs. brought us some food on Saturday, right?
Yes, sir. Apparently you have a beg for food segment.
We had a beg for food, and he came down, he brought some food Saturday. Okay, it was very, very simple, and he brought some food, and Big John and myself, we just gave our opinion of the food we ate. No big deal, and I don't see, you know.
Well, I've heard the tape, and you were vicious. You did slander the whole reputation of his restaurant. The reason I'm calling is because there is, of course, grounds for a lawsuit here, but I think that, just given the circumstances and that he was given some publicity, however bad, we can settle this issue out of court. Now, like I say, the terms I think we should be discussed off of the air, but...
what kind of terms?
Well, we're talking the money, the damages.
Well, what kind of damages do you think? I mean, I guess you and your client here, Bill's Baby Bags. I guess you figured out the bill. I guess Bill decided what his damages were, and I'm sure you have a figure in mind, right?
Well, as I say,
what's the figure? I'm dying of curiosity. What is the figure?
As I say, I believe this should be discussed off the air. Money, issues of money. Unless you want it on the air, I just...
Doesn't bother me. I'm curious. What is Bill's Baby Back Ribs over on Roswell Road? What do they figure the damages are? What are the damages? How did I hurt his business?
Well, he's suing for, his lawsuit suggests a lawsuit of $50,000, but I think that if we could avoid...
Wait a minute, because I had Bill's Baby Back Ribs down here on Saturday,
yes.
Right. I had him down here, right? And I guess I insulted his restaurant a little bit, right? Now he's incurred a little damages happening, and he wants $50,000 out of me. $50,000? Is that what you're saying?
$50,000.
And this isn't no college radio station, Bert. This is a 50,000 watt station. I'm insulting at your mouth.
I understand that, and that's why I think we can avoid this situation by settling out of court for a lesser amount.
A lesser amount?
Yes, sir.
You're a shyster, Bert. You are a shyster. You're a con man. Go back to Bill's Baby Back and leave me alone, all right?
I'm quite sure that you do not want any further trouble by slandering me and my business on the air. So, Mr. Paul, like I say, I think we should just keep it to off the air, and you continue your program, and we will discuss the terms of this lawsuit off of the air.
We will.
Yes, sir. Now, you have a nice day, and we will be in touch.
872-0750, 872-0750. Should I have eaten the last pork chop? Should I have gotten the last pork chop? Yes or no? Should I have gotten should have the last pork chop be mine? 872-0750. Let's go to Jerry. Hello, Jerry. You're on AM. Hey, Jerry, what's going on?
Oh, man, I'm working.
Yeah, what are you working at?
I'm working in insurance.
Okay.
Yeah, sell insurance.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just couldn't believe the way this guy done you about your pork chop. You know, you just got no manners at all.
Right.
I can't believe it. Who was this fella?
Oh, this is a buddy of mine came up from Orlando. He used to be a buddy. And my wife put on the table 10 pork chops. I got 2 of them. She got 2 of them. He got 2 of them. The kids each got 1. There was 1 remaining pork chop. He just reaches in the middle of the table, grabs the pork chop, and puts it on his plate.
Yeah, very rude. Very rude.
Right.
I don't see why your wife didn't reach over and stop him and say, hey, my husband's the king of the house. He gets this next pork chop, right?
Right.
I don't understand this. And I don't understand Melanie cutting the guy off. It had a good idea.
Yeah, Melanie, what the heck's about? You know, she has no business putting her amateur little opinion in here. She don't know what's going on here. She just because she sleeps with everybody in management does not mean she knows what's going on, right?
Yeah, that's true.
That's right. All right, see you later, Jerry.
Take it easy.
Bye, Jerry. Okay, Ann, you're on AM 750 WSB.
Hi there.
Hi, Ann.
Was that lawyer for real?
I am right as we speak, and let me I have got a manager right now. You can't see him, but 10 feet from me, I have got a manager looking at me and more or less signaling me, don't say a word, don't say a word. And I'm fighting. I
think WSB should be offended that they are not asking for more money.
Well, that's what I thought. $50,000. This isn't no college radio station. I mean, this is a billion-dollar corporation here. I mean, gosh, we own a newspaper, television station. We own it all. I mean, $50,000 is an insult. This guy Bert must be a rookie.
Did this baby back rib place think that I mean, didn't they understand the risk that they were taking as far as, bringing food down there for y'all to
Did you hear it on Saturday?
No, but I can imagine what went on.
Okay. Well, we got kind of carried away. I'll be the first to admit, we got a little every Saturday somebody brings us food, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, they brought us some ribs, baked beans, and all this on Saturday, and we got just a little bit carried away in our opinion
for the food,
in our opinion for the food. And now I don't know. Maybe we did hurt them. I don't know. I don't care. I don't know. But if these people harass me, I'm going to have to harass them, and I can harass worse. I am worse. In fact, I'm going to think up an idea during this break, and I'm going to harass these people. I might spend the next 2 months just driving these people nuts.
Well, good luck.
If they're going to harass me, don't take this as a threat, Bill's Baby Back Ribs on Roswell Road. Do not take this as a threat. But if you harass me, I will harass you a lot worse. Okay?
Well, I tell you, I don't know, but negative publicity is usually the best kind. I mean,
they brought me, what happens? They brought me ribs and all this other down here. Every Saturday, somebody brings me food. These were the worst tasting ribs I'd ever, I don't even think they were ribs from a cow. I think they were ribs from a dog or something like that. I think Bill's Baby Back Ribs on Roswell Road, they're selling dog meat or horse meat. I don't know what they're selling, but I've never had hamburger or I've never had ribs like this in my life. Okay? It was sick.
Oh, my. Well, good luck to you.
It was. Let me tell you how bad. The baked beans. It's like they took
Dave. I think we need to tone down and kind of change the subject. Let's get back to our little pork chop thing.
The baked beans were like beans with ketchup poured on them.
Shall we just go back to the pork chop incident?
All right. See you later, Ann. Bye, Ann.
Bye.
Melanie, don't be intimidated by a manager standing 2 feet from you. You cannot be intimidated. You got to stand up.
I take my cues from
that guy we're looking at right now is he's a brainless twit. He's in management.
He's our boss.
He is related
David.
to somebody, but he is a brainless twit.
He's the boss.
And this is a joke, boss. Look here, I'm blinking my eye. You see me blinking my eye, boss?
I swear,
He's a brainless.
David.
All right, David Paul, News Talk
sorry,
Radio,
sir.
AM 750, WSB. All here, 155, News Talk Radio, AM 750, WSB. That's right. Should I have gotten the last steakin' pork chop? Let's go to Dan. Hello, Dan.
Dave.
Dan.
Hey, listen, I got to tell you, I don't know what the deal is with this pork chop thing, Dave.
I should have got the last pork chop.
You know,
have you ever had a house guest that they drove you nuts?
I have indeed, and I understand where you're coming from. You know, you're not unreasonable, but at the same time, I got to say, Dave, when I have a guest in my house, they eat the last pork chop, they eat the first pork chop, they eat until they get sick. If they want to get sick on the table, that's fine with me.
You let them.
Yeah, because I would want to feel the same way as a guest in somebody else's house, but I got to.
What? That you'd come first?
Well, I'd want to feel that I did, even if I didn't, even if I knew that, I'm in somebody else's home, they're the king in their own castle. I understand that, but at the same time, hey, I'd want to be treated like a nice guest.
No, if you were some guest in somebody's house, you wouldn't take a 30-minute shower, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't screw with their thermostat, would you?
No, of course I wouldn't. I totally understand where you're coming from.
Well, how about answer their phone? He answered my phone. My phone was ringing, and he goes, he walks up and he says, hello, and just, oh, my God.
No, you're right. As far as answering the phone and going to the thermostat, that's really not too cool. But as far as eating the last pork chop, I'd have just given it to him and let it go with that. But I'll tell you something. I got an idea, though.
What is it?
Have him back to your house. Give him some of those Bill's Baby Back Ribs. That'll do it for him.
You're getting me in trouble here.
That'll do it for him.
Give him some Bill's
Baby
Baby
Back
Back
Ribs. We'll see how he feels. He'll be too sick to answer the phone.
If you go to Bill's Baby Back Ribs, you'll die.
Exactly.
You want to talk about being sick for months.
Exactly.
Yeah, eat some of that dog food they call,
That's right. I'll be sorry for being so greedy then.
I couldn't imagine. I went to Bill's Baby Back. They're the ones that catered us on Saturday. And I'm telling you, if I had to pay for this puke, it was free and everything. But if I walked in there and I spent, let's say, $12, and they loaded this crap in my front of me on my plate.
Right. And what's up with Melanie now?
I don't know. She is a boss suck-up. Melanie is the biggest suck-up. All right, see you later, Dan.
Okay.
Don't get me in trouble, people. Don't get me in trouble. All right. John. Yeah, John, what's going on?
Dave.
Yeah, John.
Dave, listen, buddy, I want to tell you what. I thought I was the king of my castle until this morning.
What happened?
Two things. And you are kind of indirectly, I'm going to get the first one first. Day off. Okay, fix the vacuum cleaner, she says. Okay, I chase all around town. President's Day, Washington, D.C., I think, okay, I get the part. I fix the vacuum cleaner. She says, now vacuum the house. I said, hey, this is my day off.
Listen,
the least you can do is your day off, vacuum. I said, no, I refuse to. You know what she hands me, Dave?
What?
She hands me my magnetic helmet, Dave. It says, go take a ride around 285, big boy.
All right, John.
Well, Dave, my magnetic helmet, this is the second one. Dave, it doesn't work. I'm going around 285.
All right. Enough's enough. John, thank you, John. Thank you, buddy. Should I have gotten the last pork chop? That's the heavy-duty topic right now. David Paul, News Talk Radio. And, hey, Bill's baby back, avoid it. You know. I'm sorry, Melanie. All right, David Paul, News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
AM 750 WSB, a big, clear AM signal, daytime, nighttime, anytime. Depend on it.
WSB Atlanta.
AM 750 WSB, news time of the tone, 2 o'clock.
AP Network News, I'm Ken Gilio. The 1992 presidential primary season is underway. Polls opened about 2 hours ago in the tiny New Hampshire community of Dixville Notch, leading off New Hampshire's first-in-the-country primary elections. And voters in Dixville Notch have given Libertarian candidate Andre Maru the edge with 11 votes. Among Republicans, President Bush outdistanced challenger Pat Buchanan 9-3. As for the Democrats, Arkansas Governor Bill Clinton had 3 votes to Paul Tsongas's 2, one of which was a Republican write-in. Polls open throughout New Hampshire in about 4 hours, and for front-running Democrat Paul Tsongas, he hopes to build on the edge given him by recent tracking polls. The AP's Luis Schiavone with more.
One day before the critical first-in-the-nation primary, Tsongas trekked from one end of New Hampshire to the other. His goal to solidify what now appears to be a solid lead. In economically depressed New England, Tsongas appears to have struck a responsive chord with his message of tough solutions and new jobs through business incentives. His challenge remains to translate that success into success in other parts of the country. Luis Schiavone with the Tsongas campaign in Portsmouth.
The U.S. and Russia are hoping to get a little closer on ways to cut long-range nuclear missiles so that come summer, Presidents Bush and Yeltsin can announce agreement at a Washington summit. Secretary of State James Baker meets with his Russian counterpart in Moscow to work out some of those differences. For serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer, a lifetime in prison has begun. He's been taken to a maximum security prison in Wisconsin, where he'll serve 15 consecutive life sentences. His attorney, Gerald Boyle, was interviewed on CNN's Larry King Live and was asked if he liked Dahmer.
Like is a funny word. I don't think a lawyer should like or dislike his clients. I think a lawyer should be able to accept his clients for what they are and treat them with dignity, and I tried to do that. And if I have to use the word like, I think I find him to have been one of the easiest clients I've ever represented. And I don't certainly dislike him. I certainly feel very sorry for him. And I guess in the final analysis, I would have to say I do like him, yes.
A panel of experts is to hear testimony Tuesday on the health effects of breast implants. The session begins 3 days of hearings, after which the panel will issue recommendations on whether the silicone gel breast implants should be taken off the market. This is AP Network News. An Irish court has banned a 14-year-old girl from traveling to Britain for an abortion. Correspondent Joseph White has details.
A High Court judge in Dublin has upheld Ireland's constitutional ban on abortion even beyond the country's borders. In the last few years, thousands of Irish women have made the trip across the Irish Sea to have their pregnancies terminated in England and Wales. But in what's seen as a landmark test case, the court has prevented a 14-year-old alleged rape victim from doing the same. Demonstrators gathered quickly outside the court minutes after the decision was announced.
This means that other people can stop me and can stop every other woman in Ireland from making the right to choose.
Ireland, which is more than 90% Roman Catholic, is the only European country with a total ban on abortions. Joseph White for AP Network News, London.
At the Olympics in France, the U.S. hockey team is scheduled for medal round action Tuesday against France. Team USA and Sweden skated to a 3-3 tie on Monday. Jury selection begins Tuesday in a major asbestos trial in Baltimore, Maryland. Some 8,600 people are bringing suit against 14 different companies, saying the companies were aware of asbestos exposure in the workplace but did nothing to resolve the problem. The plaintiffs say the asbestos resulted in cancer and other diseases. Luby's Cafeteria is being remodeled and reopened. The Killeen, Texas eatery was seen of the country's worst ever mass shooting last year, when a gunman shot and killed 24 people, including himself. U.S., Mexican, and Canadian negotiators are gathering in Dallas this week to discuss the North American Free Trade Agreement. Correspondent Mark Lambert reports.
All three countries are pushing for the agreement, which would create a market of 360 million consumers stretching from the Yukon to the Yucatan, with an annual output of $6 trillion. Hundreds of negotiators are expected to discuss thorny issues such as agriculture, energy, and financial problems. Texas Senator Lloyd Bentsen says practically everything that's a major concern remains bracketed as a problem area. Bentsen says the Dallas talks probably won't provide any breakthroughs needed to write a final text. Mark Lambert, Dallas.
Encyclopedia Britannica officials say they figure on replacing quite a few volumes this year. The company guarantees free replacement of recent volumes lost in natural disasters, and officials say the offer this year applies to the 3,000 people who lost their homes in last year's Oakland Hills fire. I'm Ken Gillio, AP Network News.
This is Marcy Williams in the AM 750 WSB News Center. Attorneys for Wayne Williams are expected back in Butts County Court today. Williams' lawyer Bobby Lee Cook is trying to win a new trial for Williams. He argues prosecutors allegedly concealed secret tape recordings that may have implicated the Ku Klux Klan in Atlanta's missing and murdered children cases. It's up to the state Supreme Court to decide whether Gwinnett County can continue to collect a 1% sales tax for road improvements. The county is appealing a judge's ruling that threw out a voter-approved referendum to extend the tax. A 36-year-old Atlanta trial judge becomes the first black woman to serve on Georgia's Supreme Court. Governor Zell Miller Monday appointed Judge Leah Sears Collins to the state's high court. The Georgia Senate has voted to allow citizens to sue state government for damages. That voids an immunity clause approved by the legislature last year. Now individuals can seek up to $3 million from state agencies for losses they might suffer. And Georgia Public Libraries report record numbers of residents taking advantage of library resources last year, but the increased circulation comes as the state cut library funds as part of a massive budget trim. Hear triple the traffic coverage, the Bell South Mobility Network, and Skycopter Skyplane reports. And when you see a problem, dial *750, a free call for Bell South Mobility customers. Now Atlanta's most accurate weather with WSB meteorologist Kirk Mellish.
The WSB exclusive 5-day forecast. Overnight, a shower or thunderstorm in some areas, low near 49. For Tuesday, scattered thunder showers diminishing, breaks in the clouds and warm, high 66 to 69, low 45. Extended outlook Wednesday through Friday, partly sunny and mild, highs in the 60s, lows in the 40s. Recapping the weather overnight, a shower or thunderstorm in some areas, temperature steady or slowly rising. I'm meteorologist Kirk Mellish in the AM 750 WSB Weather Center.
I'm Marcy Williams, and if news breaks out, we'll break in. This is Atlanta's news, weather, and traffic station. News Talk Radio AM 750 WSB. Depend on it.
AM 750 was not given a fair trial. They say the GBI and prosecutors withheld information about an investigation Agent Joe Jackson worked on with the GBI.
There was a allegation that certain members of a family unit might be involved in killing the missing or murdered children.
Reportedly has ties to the KKK. Jackson says the investigation didn't pan out. The tapes of conversations, though, in that case were destroyed shortly after Williams was arrested. And attorneys say those tapes could have made a big difference to his original defense team. From Butts County Superior Court, Kerry Browning, AM 750 WSB News.
Atlanta police continue to investigate the shooting deaths of two people this morning on the campus of Atlanta Area Tech in what's believed to be a murder-suicide. Identities of the victims, a man and a woman, not immediately disclosed. The man reportedly shot the woman twice, then turned the gun on himself in a parking lot as students looked on. Both are said to have been Ph.D. candidates at Georgia State. News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB. Coming up, more news plus the weather from Atlanta's only full-time radio meteorologist and WSB traffic.
How to build a better body. Step 1, come to Bally's. Step 2, prepare to sweat. Step 3, Step Reebok. Bally's now offers the Step Reebok program, a cardiovascular conditioning, fat-burning, full-body workout that you can adjust to your own level. Simply join Bally's $24 a month pay-as-you-go program with a one-time initiation fee of just $59. Then pay only $24 a month with no long-term commitments. Work out on our alternate day program with the most advanced equipment around. You'll get a program plan just for you, plus the Step Reebok workout. This ain't no dance class.
To find the Bally's Holiday Fitness Centers nearest you, call 1-800-695-7111. Then join Bally's $24 a month pay-as-you-go program. Membership limited to the club you join. Available only through the credit card automatic payment plan. Other discounted memberships are available. Some restrictions apply. Services, facilities, and hours may vary. An equal opportunity club.
You know, these days, it seems like the airwaves are full of people screaming about this incredible sale or that amazing deal. Well, I'm here just to give it to you straight. Just the facts. Right now, Blockbuster Video is having a President's Day clearance. A huge clearance. I'm talking hundreds of previously viewed movies at fantastic prices. These are the kind of movies you've always wanted to own, and now's your chance. You'll find titles like Home Alone for just $4.88. Fantasia, the Disney classic, only $6.88. Robin Hood with Kevin Costner, $6.88. There are hundreds more to choose from, all at incredible values. And these previously viewed movies are guaranteed. If you're into collecting videos or just getting started, get over to Blockbuster today while the selection is hot, because quantities are limited. Save big on the biggest movies around at Blockbuster Video's gigantic President's Day clearance. Going on now. Hurry, the sale ends Monday.
News Talk Radio, AM 750, WSB, it's 2:04. The Palestinian delegates to the Mideast peace talks still plan on a preparatory meeting with Jordanians this week, despite an Israeli air attack on a guerrilla base in Beirut yesterday. A militant wing of the mainstream PLO factions claimed responsibility for the slayings of 3 Israeli soldiers, and that apparently prompted the Israeli attack. Georgia Congressman John Lewis left today for a fact-finding mission to Haiti. Meanwhile, Atlanta religious leaders are calling on the Bush administration to stop sending Haitian refugees back to their country. Reverend Cynthia Hale of the Concerned Black Clergy doesn't buy the administration's argument that the Haitians are only trying to escape poverty.
Haiti did not become poor yesterday. And these Haitians are not seeking to escape poverty, but are indeed seeking to escape political persecution.
Members of the American Jewish Committee at Amnesty International also joined the call for asylum for the Haitian refugees. News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB. It is 2:05. Now a live update with Chris Monroe from the WSB Skycopter and Skyplane Traffic Center.
Well, some new trouble to be aware of downtown Atlanta, I-75 southbound right at the Brookwood interchange before you split off to go on I-85. You're going to find your left lane's affected with an accident there. A little bit of slow traffic as you make your way toward the Brookwood interchange. South Cobb Drive at Cooper Lake Road. Watch for an accident clearing in Cobb County. Also one in the 4900 block of Memorial Drive in DeKalb. New trouble in Fulton County. Medlock Bridge at State Bridge. Police are responding to a new accident there. Also Bright Star Road at US 78 in Douglas County. Down at Clayton County, earlier wreck should be just about out of the way. Terra Boulevard around Battle Creek. I'm Chris Monroe in the AM 750 WSB Traffic Center.
The time, 2:06. News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB, where the hotline number is the same as our name. Dial WSB NEWS. And Bell South Mobility customers call *750 free. Now Atlanta's most accurate weather with WSB meteorologist Kirk Mellish.
Could be some problems with heavy rainfall totals of an inch or more the next 12 to 24 hours. The WSB exclusive 5-day forecast. This afternoon, cloudy, breezy, and cool, with areas of rain and fog, little temperature change. Scattered showers and thunderstorms tonight, low in the 40s. Tomorrow, scattered thunder showers diminishing, breaks in the clouds and warm, high 66 to 69, low 45. The extended outlook Wednesday through Friday, partly sunny, high 60 to 65, lows 40 to 46. Recapping the weather for this afternoon, more of the same, little temperature change. I'm meteorologist Kirk Mellish in the AM 750 WSB Weather Center.
Currently, WSB color radar shows the rain's beginning to move out. It extends from just west of Atlanta eastward to Athens and toward Augusta. It is mostly indicated as light, and it is moving to the northeast at 35 miles an hour. Relative humidity, 96%. Winds from the east at 21 miles an hour. The barometric pressure falling from 30.06. And at 2:07, the temperature on Peachtree Street, 43 degrees. Out to lunch with David Paul continues on WSB. I'm Bob Glasscoff. And if news breaks out, we'll break in. This is Atlanta's news, weather, and traffic station. News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB. Depend on it.
Run for your lives! It's Out to Lunch with David Paul on News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB. The only all-nude radio show in Atlanta. So get naked and call now. The phone number is 872-0750. That's 872-0750. That's 872. Oh, forget it. Stand by for David Paul.
them when they were the All-American boys, laying down rubber in their Chevys. Well, now the Beach Boys have joined the rest of America and gone Japanese.
She's so fine that a quarter mile.
Yes, the boys of summer have become the boys of samurai.
Drive a Honda, yeah, 'cause you know it'll start.
It's the music that got all of Detroit beaches.
And now we're done. Now that Lexus took her money away.
Yes, it'll have the American car buyer singing a whole new tune.
She's my little Suzuki, 'cause I've been to his house. Everybody knows they sell great cars in Tokyo.
It's Beach Boys Bonsai style. Get it now. It may be one of the last American products you'll ever buy.
We're ditching USA.
David, Paul, what a day. What a day. 9 minutes after 2. How are you? Is everything going all right up there? It's going okay on this end. People are hounding me. I don't know why. They're hounding me. People are harassing me. Here I sucked up for a whole hour. Kissed up the management from 12 to 1. And now they're hounding me about this slight little problem we have on the Saturday show. Just a slight little, right. They're yelling at me on my breaks and just, I don't know. I can't stand. How am I supposed to get through the day with stuff like that? So, but thank goodness my company has left. They are gone. They have gone back to Orlando. But I don't know. Wouldn't it irritate you if you had company spend the night? I can't stand. Do you like having company spend the night? Have you had company spend the night? Do you really enjoy it? Do you tolerate it because your spouse likes it? I mean, why do you do it? I cannot imagine it. I got forced into this sort of. Just forced into it, just talking. I think I'll stop. Well, okay, I guess, come on up. You want to come up? Fine, that's fine, come on up. But I got kind of just shoved into this, you know what I mean? And normally I would never have anybody spend the night with me. Nobody. It wouldn't happen. How about you? 8720750. Let's go to Mary. Hello, Mary. You're on AM 750 WSB.
Hi, David.
Hi, Mary.
I just want to commend you on your coolness when you were assaulted, aggravated, or whatever you want to call it, by the attorney. I think that's hilarious. I just love it. He must not be real busy.
No, he must not. No, he just thinks he's thinking small, too. 30,
yeah.
What did he say, 50,000? He's thinking,
well, you're right.
This is a big-time billion-dollar corporation here. We're not talking some little college station. We're not talking some rundown FM station. We're talking about the number 2 contender. We're talking about the number 1 contender for first place here. We're talking about the hottest, 50,000, man. Man, up it. Let's get $5 million. Come on.
And while we're at it, why don't you invite him to conduct all this on the air? Because I would like to know, and I hope you can win and sue him.
Well, I'm not going to sue anybody.
No,
I don't have a need to. I don't like lawyers, and I hate lawyers.
I do too.
And what I said Saturday when Bill's baby back ribs came down here was.
I heard you.
Did you hear that was true? I didn't make that stuff up. His food is crap.
Right.
I mean, the guy. It was nice of him to come down here and bring his food and everything, but it was the worst food I'd ever eaten in my life. It was the ribs were like they poured ketchup on it and grilled it. I mean, their food was crap, and I'd bet any amount of money it's not even real. I mean, it's dogs or it's cat meat or something. I mean, and I'd like to know how many people. I'd like to know how many people they've killed that have eaten there. I'd like to know how many people are permanently damaged from walking into that restaurant. I'd like to know because
I hope they contact
and that's
you.
not suable stuff. I haven't said anything's incorrect. Right? What have I said? The food was crap, and I think I don't know.
Well, I just that's it. I wanted to commend you. I think that's terrific.
Right.
You asked him what he wanted, and him did not, well, you know how they are. Yeah.
Yeah, I know how they are. I know how they are.
I do, too.
See you later.
Thank
Bye.
You, bye.
Yes, Melanie, if you're not busy, would you do me a favor, Melanie? Melanie, if you got just a second, would you come to I want you to do me a favor, Melanie. Can you do me a favor? Melanie. What are you doing, Melanie? Keep it going. All right. I want you to go, Melanie.
I'm sorry, what?
I want you to do me a favor.
Yes.
I want you to look in the yellow pages and find me a fertilizer company in Sandy Springs area.
Why?
I just want you. I've got a buddy there who's got a house and he's got some new plants and.
Dave, this is a radio show. What are you doing?
he's got a house over there and he's got some new plants and I want to get him some fertilizer. Will you find me a fertilizer shop in Sandy Springs, please? Can you do that? And put the number on the bottom of the screen. We do that?
What are you doing this for?
Melanie, find it, type the name of it on the bottom of the screen so I can see it, and get me the telephone number. Now, woman, now. All right, will you? Thank you. Appreciate it.
Am I going to have to come to your house and scrub your back tonight?
Melanie, get me a fertilizer company in Sandy Springs. Thank you, Melanie.
Bye, David.
You going to do it? Try. I need it in the next couple minutes.
I'll do what I can.
All right, hurry up. Give me Jim in Southeast Atlanta. You're on News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
Hey, David Paul.
Hey.
This is Jim from Southeast Section here.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, what I wanted to call you up about is, we've got President's Day today, combined Lincoln and Washington.
Right.
And I was just thinking about, last month was Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday.
That's right.
Well, with Robert E. Lee's birthday only a week away from Martin Luther King Jr.'s, why couldn't we combine those two and have a Confederate color guard in the Martin Luther Day King Jr. parade?
Robert E. Lee was a traitor to this country. All right? He was a traitor to this country. All right? He led people to their death. He was not a decent human being. Is that in Sandy Springs, Melanie? Is that one in... Okay, Sandy Springs Seed and Feed. Is that... Okay, that's right in there. Is that it?
That's the quickest one I can find on Roswell Road. You want one on Roswell Road, you said?
That's what I said, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's what I want. Okay, Sandy Springs Seed and Feed. All right.
Wait a minute. Roswell Road?
I didn't know, Melanie. No, I don't know what you're talking about. My buddy is just... Don't worry about it, Melanie. I'm busy, Melanie. Hold on here. Let me do something here. Let me find... Is that their telephone number? You don't have to know.
Yes, that's their telephone number.
Let me bring it up here. Quiet, Melanie. Don't say a word.
Feed and feed.
Who's this? Who am I speaking with?
This is Will.
Will?
Yes, sir.
Hey, where's the boss man?
He ain't here. He's at lunch.
Oh, when's he due back? Oh, man.
About 3.
About 3?
Yes, sir. Can I take a message?
Man, I need a quick load. I mean, he's normally does all the work for me. I need a quick load over here.
Well, sir, I could probably help you. What do you need?
I need a load. I need some fertilizer, a whole truckload. We're putting in some new plants and stuff.
Well, what kind of fertilizer are you talking about?
I'm talking. What's the best? What is? I look as raw as you could possibly get it.
You talking about just plain manure?
Do you have just plain manure?
Oh, yes, sir.
What are we asking for a truckload of that? See, normally I deal with your boss. He's not. When does he do back? I need to talk to you, dang a boss.
Well, he'll be back at 3. You want to just call back?
Oh man, I need it quick. He's got. Oh man. Okay. Can you get it over here? I'm over here. Okay, Bill's baby back ribs.
David
over here
Paul.
on Melody.
Yeah.
Back
David.
off. Now, back off. Hold on.
Excuse me?
I'm gonna put you on hold just a second. Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna put you on hold just a second. Shut up. Don't say nothing.
What are you getting
Don't
ready
say
to
another
do?
word. Do not say another word.
David Paul.
Back off. You still there?
Hello?
Will.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, I need you to go over. You're on Roswell Road, right? So you're right down the street. Okay, you deal with us all the time. Bill's Baby Back. You're familiar with us, right?
Oh, I don't know. I'm new, but...
you know where a restaurant is, don't
yes,
you?
sir. I know where Bill's...
We're putting in some new plants. I want you to bring me over here a truckload of raw manure. How much is that?
Well, you just want a whole truckload.
How much is a truckload?
Well, hang on, hold on 2 seconds, because somebody got a special or something. Hold on. We can bring like a pickup truck over. Is that enough?
That's fine. Okay.
$185.
Can you put it on my account?
Well, who is this I'm speaking with?
This is Bill Larson. I own a landscaping company, and we're doing some landscaping work. Can you put it on my account? I do business with your place all the time. Your boss has my account number. Can you look into the computer, put it on my account right now?
I don't know how to work the computer yet, but I can certainly...
All right, get it over here. I'll talk to your boss. He deals with me all the time.
Well, what time do you need it?
I need it within the hour. I need it before your boss gets here. Within the hour, get me a truckload over here.
I can possibly bring it over myself.
And do me a favor, just dump it right there. Find 2 parking places right when you pull into the parking lot, and just find any 2 parking places and just dump it all out right there. Just dump it out right there, and I'm telling you, we need it immediately.
Who do I ask for when I get there?
You don't ask for anybody. Just dump it out. And we're going to be coming and going. We're doing 3 jobs. Will you do it? Can you have it there within an hour?
Your name is Mr. Larson?
That's right, man. Miss Larson. Can you have it there within an hour?
And Bill's Baby Backs.
Yes, put it down and empty the lock. I got to go, man. I'm at another project right now.
All right, Miss Larson.
See ya. Have the newer. Just put it out. Just dump it.
But you do have an account with us.
Oh, yes, and I'll talk to your boss as soon as he gets back. Tell him to call me, all right? He has my mobile telephone number.
All right, sir.
All right, see you later.
Thank you.
Within the hour, right?
Yes, sir, by 3 o'clock.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
David Paul, News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
Here's what's happening this week at News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB. I'm Sandy Garfield. Listen to Atlanta's morning news and then to the Gary McKee Hometown Radio Show from 4 to 7, and we'll help you get your body going and your car going with a 1-month membership to Bally's Health and Tennis, compliments of Bally's and Step Reebok and Sports Shoe, and a Crown Gas certificate to fill your tank.
Westman here, where you can join me weeknights 8 until midnight. Now, don't forget the date, February 29th, for Issues 92, our Citizens Forum, happening at the Atlanta Civic Center, co-sponsored by the Georgia Public Policy Foundation. Call 1-800-ISSUE-92 so you can attend.
Scott Slade here from Atlanta's Morning News with some program reminders from AM 750 WSB. This Saturday, listen for The Gardening Show with Kathy Henderson from 6 till 10. Sponsored by Pike Family Nurseries. And Saturday afternoon, it's Mac the Mechanic starting at 2, followed by the Home Fix-It Show. Then Sunday, it's Money Matters at noon. And Ask the Doctor with Larry Catter at 2 in cooperation with Atlanta Medical. That's what's happening this week on News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
Thousands of men and women in the Georgia National Guard, but only a few know the dirty little secret.
He had exposed himself to me on one occasion.
A soldier confronts an enemy she wasn't ready for.
He would brush against me.
Her career was ruined. This is Richard Belcher, Monday on Channel 2 Action News at 6, an exclusive look inside the investigation the Guard never wanted.
It's obvious now he's the same that he was then.
Dirty Little Secrets, tonight on Channel 2 Action News at 6. Monday on ABC, Clint Eastwood is back, this time as a preacher with a gun, a classic story of good.
The Lord certainly does work in mysterious ways.
And evil.
Throw a rope around that man. You bring him to me.
But the preacher's got a job to do.
Well, there's a lot of sinners hereabouts. You wouldn't want me to leave before I finish my work.
Eastwood, Pale Rider, Monday on ABC. Tonight at 8:30, followed by Channel 2 Action News at 11.
Hi, Martin Mull here.
And I'm Fred Willard.
Here to tell you about Red Roof Inn's special sleepwear sale going on now at all Atlanta area locations.
Sleepwear?
That's right.
I didn't know Red Roof Inn sold pajamas.
No, Fred, not sleepwear. Sleepwear, as in where you sleep determines how much money you save.
Oh, I get it. Like the special reduced rates at all 8 Atlanta Red Roof Inns, $25.99 a night. That's Red Roof Inn's special sleepwear sale price.
Boy, gee, Fred, coming from you, that's incredibly lucid.
Well, thanks, I think. But I am still fuzzy on one point.
I'll say.
Do you buy the pajamas when you check in, or are they already, in the room?
Oh, boy.
Save big at Red Roof Inn's sleepwear sale, with rooms starting at just $25.99 a night in Atlanta North, South, Airport, Druid Hills, Indian Trail, Six Flags, Town Center Mall, and Lawrenceville Highway Red Roof Inns. For reservations, call 1-800-THE-ROOF. Certain rate restrictions apply.
Operators are standing by day and night.
Ah, and they're the ones wearing pajamas?
No, Fred.
Now, Victoryland gives you even more ways to win. By popular demand, the $10,000 Pick 9 returns every Thursday. And throughout the week, every race means another chance to win. At Victoryland, Greyhound Racing nightly except Sunday at exit 22 off I-85 at Shorter, Alabama. Admission 19 and over. Here's your chance to win big. Call today toll-free for reservations. 1-800-688-2-WIN. 1-800-688-2-WIN.
Hi, this is General Minter. There's a battle raging on, and the battle is on wealth in America. We're going to join the fight tonight starting at 9 o'clock. Now more Out to Lunch with David Paul on Atlanta's news, weather, and traffic station. News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
David Paul here. I feel a little better. My afternoon's picking up just a little bit. Kirk Mellish, tell me about the weather.
Look out the window, Dave. What you see is what you get for the rest of today and for tonight. Temperatures in the 40s. For tomorrow, scattered thunder showers diminishing, breaks in the clouds and warm, high 66 to 69, low 45. With frequent weather updates, I'm meteorologist Kirk Mellish in the AM 750 WSB Weather Center.
Yeah, heavy topic right now. Should I get the pork chop? Should I get the pork chop? That's the question. Let's go to Pearl. Hello, Pearl.
David, how dare you say Robert E. Lee is a traitor? He is an ancestor of mine. And he is not a traitor. If there ever was a traitor, it is you. Don't you ever,
I'm
ever.
the one.
Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Do you hear me? Don't you ever say Robert E. Lee was a traitor. I am sick of you hearing that.
Well,
Now, I don't care. Don't hand me any of
he
your...
had a lot of people killed. He had a lot of Americans killed.
I
He tried.
don't care. I don't care.
You don't
I
care?
Don't
Yeah,
care.
you don't care. You don't care. I mean, you know.
I don't care. If there ever was a traitor, then you're one. Robert E.
I'm the
Lee
one
was
behind the
not
push.
a traitor.
I want to get some dynamite and blow that sculpture off the side of Stone Mountain that bothers me so much.
Oh, don't hand me that. You make me sick. Why Melanie stays with you, I'll never know. I think she is a doll. But you made
Think
me
she's a
sick
dog?
saying my...
She said you were a dog.
You
She's not a
said-
dog. I mean,
you made me sick saying my ancestors were traitors,
How
and
is
he
he-
is not.
Look, woman. How is he an ancestor?
Oh, come on. I don't even want to talk
He's
to
an
you.
ancestor. Is he your great grandfather? What is he?
He is. I have my family tree.
Because I didn't think he had any. Because I thought I didn't think he had any ancestors. Because rumor is he's not straight.
You are so... That is so... You don't even have an education. You don't even know what a family tree is.
Well, I heard Robert E. Lee had a fetish.
Shut up.
I heard he had a fetish for horses. Horses. What? Hello. Sorry. Sorry. Bubba. Hello, Bubba.
Hello.
Bubba.
Hey there.
Hey, Bubba.
Hey, I just wonder, what personally have you got against Robert E. Lee besides what you've already said?
Well, he's one of the largest mass murderers in the history of this country.
I just had a question for you. Do you know what the original call letters your station meant?
Yes. It's a William S. Browning, and I think we're going to have him as a guest on my show on their anniversary. William S. Browning. He was one of the original founders.
Well,
what have you heard?
A lot of people also known it as Welcome South Brethren.
You're joking.
No, I'm not.
Who told you that? Who told this guy that? Did somebody tell you that?
No, sir. I have grown up knowing it.
You have?
Yes, sir, and I've listened to WSB
So what's the problem here? What are you calling me for? I mean, you wanted to straighte me out here?
No, I just wanted to say
it had nothing to do with one of the original founders, William S. Browning. Is that what you're saying?
I think, where are you having that manure dumped at?
Well,
some other guy that didn't like what you had to say about him.
Well, it was just a little restaurant. I mean, because they're doing a little landscape, and I want to help them out, do my part. So we had a little truckload of manure. Yes.
Well, I'm just proud of my heritage, whether it be right or wrong. I'm from the South.
I am from the South too. I'm from the South too.
But
I'm not proud of everything we did. No, I mean I'm proud to be an American. I'm proud, but I'm not proud, and I don't want to talk about it. God, give me a break. Man, what are you doing? Why do people bother me about that? I made some silly little comment about Robert E. Lee. So what? Why? The guy's dead. Why do we care? He's dead. Hello, Abby. You're on News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
I cannot believe how you would order Melanie around to do something to look up a telephone number for you.
It's her job.
It's her job to be your slave?
She is my producer. Okay, as my producer, she gets me what I need. She gives
you can't
me.
be nice
she
to
takes
her?
care of my needs. Okay, if I have a need, she takes care of it. It doesn't matter what that need is. She is to take care of it.
You could show some decent human respect to her.
I do show her. I show her a little.
You her to shut up?
Well, she's got to shut up when I want her to shut up. I'm doing a radio show, woman. Abby.
Pardon?
What? No, I mean, what's the problem, Abby? What, you PMSing or something? What's the problem?
No, that was last week.
Oh, okay.
No, I can't believe that you are misusing your power on that restaurant. I mean, they don't have the same things that you have as far as getting on the radio or having the media at their fingertips.
Isn't that too bad? Well, wasn't that too bad? You know, isn't that a shame? What am I supposed to do? You know, I mean, I happen to work at a radio station. I've got this.
But you're a responsible person on the radio, and you should use your responsibility correctly.
Right. There's one good thing. Let me give a positive about Bill's baby back ribs over on Roswell Road. Okay, let me say something positive about it, so it's not all bad. If you want to miss work for the next 2 weeks, go eat over there, because you'll be laid up in a hospital, dying someplace. Bill's baby back ribs. I think they don't like people that are trying to kill everybody that enters the restaurant. No, see, that's not slander. That's just speaking the truth. Okay.
Okay.
See, how am I misusing my power if I'm speaking the truth, right?
Well,
Right,
it
Daddy?
may not be the truth. That's just your opinion.
Okay, thanks, Daddy.
Bye.
Bye. David Paul, News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
To all those gloomy pronouncements that we've entered a time of diminished expectations, we have two eloquent rebuttals. The Saab 900 and the Saab 9000. Because you can now own either for the price of a lesser car. Under $300 a month for a Saab 900 or under $400 a month for a Saab 9000 for 48 months and 25% down. Whichever Saab you buy, you'll get a car in which nothing is diminished except the price. A car with the agility of its rally-bred ancestors, plus the practicality of huge cargo bays and the legendary safety record of a Saab. For details, see a Saab dealer. Where there are still some aspirations you don't have to abandon.
Offered to qualified buyers through Saab's Financial Services Corporation, subject to availability. See your dealer by March 31st, where attractive leasing is also available.
I'm Oprah Winfrey. He divorced his black wife and married his white secretary. Now his daughter is seeing red.
The daughters basically pretend that I don't exist. I would rather do that than to be nasty. Do I have to have her as a part of my life?
Why can't we look at people as people? Okay, if they want to get married, let them get married. Let them be happy.
Mixed marriage problems on the next Oprah Winfrey Show. That's today at 4, followed by Channel 2 Action News at 5.
It happens every day.
He put on the doggone show. He had $2,600 in his pocket.
Across Georgia, fathers are neglecting to pay child support. But the problem doesn't stop with Daddy.
I never saw the child support. I thought that she didn't care.
Join Channel 2's John Alston for a special assignment on ex-husbands and ex-wives who aren't paying child support, forcing you to pay it for them. The X Factor, tonight at 5 on Channel 2 Action News.
Have some laughs while Garrow guides you through the traffic snarls. AM 750 WSB and the Gary McKee Hometown Radio Show. Weekdays at 4.
AM 750 WSB Atlanta.
News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB, Atlanta's news, weather, and traffic station. It's 2:30, and with a quick update, here's Bob Glasscoff.
Serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer says he wishes he were dead, but is prepared to settle for life in prison without parole. A judge in Milwaukee gave him just that, 15 consecutive life terms for the dismemberment deaths of 15 young men and boys. Relatives of Dahmer's victims had urged the harshest of punishments for the killer, and one, Rita Isbell, went on a verbal tirade against Dahmer, had to be escorted from the court by bailiffs after blasting him with profanities. The hunt for political momentum is on in New Hampshire. Democratic candidates are fanning out across that state in advance of tomorrow's first-in-the-country primary. For President Bush, the New Hampshire primary will show if he faces any serious challenges from within his party. He's squaring off with Patrick Buchanan, who says his goal is to convince Mr. Bush to stand down. The Irish High Court has upheld that republic's constitutional ban on abortion, even beyond the borders of the country. The court's ruled that a 14-year-old alleged rape victim cannot go to Britain to have an abortion. Attorneys for Wayne Williams, the man convicted in Atlanta's missing and murdered children's cases, are presenting arguments looking for a new trial for Williams. A 3-day hearing on the request began today in Butts County Superior Court. And truck drivers in Georgia and Alabama have waited so long to get newly required commercial driver's licenses that an application backlog may cause many drivers to miss the April 1st deadline. The requirement applies to drivers of big trucks and buses that carry more than 16 people. News Talk Radio, AM 750, WSB. Just ahead, weather and traffic.
Hey, I'm not going to scream and shout. I'm just going to give it to you straight. Blockbuster Video is having a huge President's Day clearance. I'm talking hundreds of previously viewed movies that are guaranteed at prices starting as low as $4.88 and $6.88 each. What incredible values. These are the kinds of movies you've always wanted to own. Come to Blockbuster today while the selection is hot. Quantities are limited, and while you're there, look for this new release. Now from Walt Disney Home Video, blast off with The Rocketeer, the critically acclaimed action-adventure hit that dazzled moviegoers everywhere. Discovering a top-secret jetpack hurls a down-on-his-luck pilot into a daring adventure. Battling enormous odds and evil villains, the ordinary young man becomes an extraordinary hero. The Rocketeer gets 2 thumbs up from Siskel and Ebert, while Us Magazine exclaims it's Raiders of the Lost Ark meets Top Gun. The Rocketeer, rated PG from Walt Disney Home Video. Hurry to Blockbuster Video's President's Day clearance. The sale ends Monday.
Joe Corley American Karate proudly announces the pre-opening of 2 new Atlanta studios at Gwinnett Prado and East Cobb with a very special half-price offer at all locations. Karate schools come and go in this city, but Joe Corley Karate is a 25-year tradition, named Best in Atlanta by Atlanta Magazine. Joe Corley Karate is easy and enjoyable for men, women, and children. Classes are conducted in your favorite language, English, by nationally acclaimed, certified black belts in state-of-the-art modern facilities. Through Saturday, February 22nd only, you'll receive a free one-on-one private lesson and 50% off any course at all Joe Corley Karate Studios in Sandy Springs, Dunwoody, Roswell, Alpharetta, Norcross, Lilburn, East Cobb, and Gwinnett Prado, with South Lake facilities opening soon. Be smart. When you think of martial arts, don't take a chance. Take Joe Corley Karate. If you ever need it, you'll be glad you did. Call now for your free private lesson. 640-0800. 640-0800.
News Talk Radio, AM 750. WSB, it's just before 2:34. Now a live update from the WSB Skycopter and Skyplane Traffic Center.
Well, we had some earlier troubles now out of the way downtown on I-75 southbound around the Brookwood interchange. Traffic moving well for you as you head from Brookwood down toward I-20, and that's the case with most of the other interstates around the metro Atlanta area. They've calmed down a bit for now, at least, as you make your transition around the metro area. Oak Brook Parkway at Indian Trail. Watch for an accident with injuries being cleared up at Gwinnett County. And remember, you can report the traffic trouble you see absolutely free. Just call us on the Bell South Mobility Hotline at *750. Chris Monroe in the AM 750 WSB Traffic Center.
The time, 2:34. News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB, the only station with our own helicopter and airplane. Depend on Skycopter and Skyplane traffic. Now, Atlanta's most accurate weather with WSB meteorologist Kirk Mellish.
My exclusive 5-day forecast, cloudy, breezy, and cool this afternoon with rain, changing temperatures very little. Scattered showers and thunderstorms tonight, low 49. Tomorrow, scattered thunder showers diminishing, breaks in the clouds and warm, high near 69, low 45. Extended outlook Wednesday through Friday, partly sunny, highs 65, lows 43. Recapping the weather for this afternoon, areas of rain and fog, temperatures changing very little. I'm meteorologist Kirk Mellish in the AM 750 WSB Weather Center.
At 2:35, the temperature on Peachtree Street, 43 degrees. I'm Bob Glaskoff, and if news breaks out, we'll break in. News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB. Depend on it.
The following program was translated from Hebrew. It's Out to Lunch with David Paul, a radio show that surgically removes your brain from your head, throws it in a blender, and feeds it to you. Join us at 872-0750. Come on, it'll be fun. It's David Paul on News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
You love Star Trek. Adored The Next Generation. Now, find out where it all began. It's Star Trek, The First Generation.
Caveman's log. A long time ago, the tribe and I have fallen victim to a strange, unexplainable force. Bones. Bones! There are bones all over the floor.
Damn it, Jim. I'm a Neanderthal, not a housekeeper.
Why don't my knuckles scrape the ground anymore? And I'm losing the hair on my back. Scotty, explain.
I can't do it, Captain. I need more brains.
Uhura, quickly, send up a smoke signal.
I can't, Captain. Smoke hasn't been invented yet.
Damn! Quick, someone's coming. Set your gloves on stun. Get ready for warp feet.
Wait, Caveman Kirk.
Spock, thank God. What's happening to us?
Evolution, Caveman.
Oh.
It's Star Trek, The First Generation.
Well, David Paul here. In here someplace, there is a topic. I don't know where it is, but there's a topic in here. So we were talking about something. I don't remember what it was. But yes, it just got lost in here someplace. And what were we talking about? We're talking about having people spend the night with you, man. Have you ever had somebody, do you like it? I mean, we're just talking about it. We're discussing it, and just, does the thought make you sick to your stomach? I can't stand anybody spending the night with me. I need my space. I don't like anybody using my hot water, using my refrigerator, touching my thermostat. I don't like it. Let's go to Don in Marietta. Hello, Don.
How you doing, Dave?
Pretty good, Don. How are you?
Good. Hey, Dave, I run a kennel out here in Marietta, and I've been missing some dogs lately, and I couldn't understand what was happening until the other night. I caught these two guys, okay?
Yeah.
And I went up and I says, okay, man, take me to your truck. I'm going to get your license plate and everything. And on the side, guess where they were from? Take a guess.
Where?
Baby back, that rich
Bill's baby back?
I could not believe it. I mean, I said, oh my goodness, what are you doing? You're still in my livelihood here.
Right.
So I think maybe we ought to get together, Dave, and we can blackmail him because I got pictures, video tag, the whole 9 yards.
Wait a minute. See, you're just a caller. I'm not getting you to say this. I'm just letting it go on. I have nothing to do with this. But what you're saying is, Bill's baby back ribs over in Roswell Roads. You have seen them. You have seen them get dogs. You have seen them pick up dogs, probably to serve.
David Paul.
Unbelievable.
Come on.
You have seen Bill's. Wait a minute. Wait, Melly. We got proof here. This guy has seen Bill's baby back ribs on. I mean,
David.
You know. Wait, but we got proof. He has seen Bill's baby back ribs. He has seen them pick up dogs.
You're carrying
now,
us
did I get
bit,
you to call in, Don? Did I get you to call in with this, Don?
No, we're carrying this just a little teensy bit too far.
It's,
I can't believe it.
Down here.
All right. Okay, thanks.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Now, just be careful, people. I mean, it's your choice. You want to go there. This poor little businessman. He's probably got his life savings in this little business. He's just trying to sue me because he wants to pay his monthly bills. Well, maybe you could serve a good product, Bill, and quit serving up dog to your customers.
Can we take another call, Dave, and change the subject, please?
I'm trying to help out a small businessman.
The hotline is ringing.
I'm just trying to help out a small businessman. I wonder if he's got his fertilizer yet. Can you imagine pulling up in his parking lot? Okay, sorry. Pulling up in his parking lot and there's a whole... this whole truckload of fertilizer. No, man. Come on, honey, let's get something to eat. You think they'd still be hungry after that? Sorry, I'm cracking myself up. Ooh, life is fun. Life is a good time. Knotman, hello, you're on AM 750 WSB.
Dave.
Hello.
Congratulations on your little stunt, man.
Yeah, okay, what's going on, man?
Well, not much. I just had to call and...
Mess with me. Payback is hell, right?
Oh, yeah. Don't take crap from anybody, man. I mean, bad food is bad enough, but harassing you on your work time...
We could have ended it all on Saturday. We could have ended it all on Saturday.
He could have given you some decent food and this wouldn't have happened.
That's right. Bring me the good stuff,
well, No, he had to give you that stuff that was sitting in the fridge for a couple of weeks.
Well, let's don't talk about him all day. Melly's...
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm just going to make this short. I had to just call and congratulate you, man.
Yeah, okay.
You just won one for America.
So what do you think about having guests spend the night with you? Does that bother you?
It really depends on who they are. If I don't like you, you're not going to be over here. It's plain as that. If I can't trust you or if you're a pig anyway, you're not coming in my house.
That's right. Thanks. See you later, Knotman. Bye. Takita. Is that your name, Takita?
Takita, yes.
Hello.
Hi, David. I just wanted to compliment you on your show. It has been a particularly blue day because of the weather, but when I started listening to you, I have been cracking up ever since.
Well, thanks, Takita. Yes.
And I want to tell you, I agree with you about the pork chop. I think it's an insult to have a deluge of people coming in on your privacy, eating up your food.
That's right. And then, and, he came in there. My wife, like I was saying, she put down 10 pork chops. She gave me 2. She took 2. He took 2. Each one of my kids took 1, 3 kids. And then there was 1 pork chop left over. He grabbed the other pork chop. He grabbed that pork chop. He had no business grabbing that pork chop, right?
I agree.
Well, it's true. I'm not making this true. I mean, you should not grab the pork chop.
Of course not.
Heck no. And you don't take 30-minute showers. And you definitely never answer somebody's phone. And you never mess with their thermostat.
Yes, I had house guests for a week, and by the time they left, I was putting them out.
This joker, listen, kid, yesterday morning, okay, we went out partying. I took him out partying a little bit on Saturday night, all right? I took him out a little bit. Yesterday, he got up at 11 o'clock in the morning. His kid was up at 8. So for 3 hours, we had to watch his kid, right? And his kid's just going through everything in my house. Just messing with everything. Okay, this kid was just everywhere,
and
right?
You were polite the whole time.
I was Mr. Gentleman. I was. Hey, see you later, Takita.
All righty, bye.
Hello, Emanuel. You're on News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
How you doing, David?
Pretty good, Emanuel.
I'm a first-time caller.
Glad to have you.
I just want to tell you, first of all, I want to mention a couple things to you. First of all, Beatles Baby Back Ribs ain't got nothing on you because you're giving freedom of speech.
That's right. I have freedom of speech.
Hey, let me mention another thing. I love it the way when them people call up and they hate their show, the way you just put them in line.
That's my job. That's in my job description.
Put them in line. You know what? I can't wait till they change the name of this country to the United States of David Paul because America has gone to the dog.
I'm going to write that down. The United States of Dave Paul. That is going to be my goal in life. That is my calling. I'm going to do that. I'm going to take over this country and become its first king. What do you think?
Oh, that's great. And also, that guy that's going against you up on the other station, when you going to take over his spot so you'll be worldwide? When you going to put him out of business?
I'm going to put everybody out of business. Goodbye, Emanuel.
All right, bye, David.
All right, see you later, Emanuel. One of the manure has been, 30 minutes ago, and let's say he's 10 minutes away, and I'll give him another 20 minutes, and I'll find out. Let's find out if the manure has been delivered to Bill's baby back ribs. Boy, I'd just kill your appetite, wouldn't it? Let's go to John and Grayson. Hello, John.
What do you say, Dave?
John, what do you want me to say, guy?
Hey, I don't know, just horsing around.
Horsing around, that's right. I'm just horsing around. Do what I do.
Hey, you know what you ought to send that guy over there that gave you the bad ribs? Just send him a big load of old cold tater and butter bean sandwiches.
Yeah.
He'd love it.
You think so?
Who cares? We'd have a good laugh at his expense.
Yeah, this guy's, his lawyer's a shyster. A shyster. This idiot called me an hour ago or whatever it was. Just a shyster, man.
They're all shysters,
all
man.
All of you lawyers out there are shysters. You're a bunch of shysters.
Let me tell them, they're losers, man. Losers.
They're looking for a way. They're what's ruined America.
I know. They always got their hand out.
Oh, man.
They do their own mother wrong and swear they did her.
They would sell their, they would. No kid. If there was money involved, they'd sell their mother, right?
Hey, well, you got to listen. I want to tell you, I finally got those women straightened out that came out there to North Lake to see you. I took up for you, Dave, Paul. The women that didn't think you had a neck, I took up for you. I just wanted to tell them that you were down there getting a full-body massage this last Saturday. Didn't that lady come down and give you and Big John a massage?
No comment.
You big stud, Dave.
No comment. No comment. No comment. You might be. This is okay. Who knows who's listening here? You got to be careful.
You got to be.
What massage? I don't remember a massage.
I know. Hey, I don't remember
massage. I mean, that's radio. I mean, that's a visual. You can't do that on radio.
I don't remember what I wore yesterday.
You remember what?
I don't remember what I wore yesterday. That's what you tell folks. What do you mean, remember?
Yeah. I mean, that's old. Yeah. All right. See you later.
Hey, have a good one, Dave.
Bye. Yes. I think next we're going to have, what was that girl's name that did dirty? What was her name, Melanie? Do you remember her name? What was her name? Nicolette. We got to have her come down here on a Saturday. Yes. We got to do that. Have Nicolette come down here. Yeah, Nicolette, if you're listening, I'll have you come down. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Melissa, you're on AM 750 WSB.
David.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi. I called the other day on Kiss My Butt Friday and was talking about my dog being stolen. You don't suppose that somebody from Bill's baby back ribs picked her up, do you?
I don't know. Melissa,
she had an awful lot of fat on her.
I am never going to hear the end of, okay. I don't know what kind of trouble we're digging this hole. We're digging a big hole here and hope we can get out of it. You know, I mean, I wanted to start off kind of just slowly.
It would be appropriate. I mean, they did pick her up out of another fast food parking lot.
So Bill's baby back ribs, it is
known for their world famous French fries.
Yeah, where do they come from? That's scary. That's scary. But see, this is just opinion here. We're not saying this actually happened. That Bill's baby back is slaughtering dogs and serving dogs up instead of
you had a caller call in and say that he actually saw these people steal his dog.
Yes.
I mean,
yeah.
You're not the one saying that.
Yeah, I think I'll go there tonight and get something to eat. Yeah. I'll put it in a bag and take it and get a lab specimen. I'll take it to have somebody.
That would give meaning to the word doggy bag, wouldn't it?
It sure would, Melissa. So what's new, Melissa? Anything?
Not much.
What's new?
Found my dog.
You haven't found your dog?
No.
I'm sorry. I hope you find your dog.
I do too.
But it's not like it's something real. It's just a dog.
She's a baby.
I mean, you can look at the paper and get a free dog, so what's the big deal, right?
Oh, well, this one was sweet, though. This was a special dog.
You want to hear a story? This is a true story. You want to hear a true story?
Yeah.
In Orlando. This happened in Orlando. This was big news, okay? These people came through town, and they had a trained pit bull. This dog was trained since birth, and you could hold $1 up in the air as high as you could reach. This dog, you could stand on a ladder, hold $1 out, and this dog would take the $1 out of your hand. They went all over the country traveling with this dog. Okay? Mm-hmm. They're all over the country. Well, they got in a car wreck right on the outskirts of Orlando, and the dog got out and got lost. They couldn't find the dog. They were taken to the hospital because they were both hurt. Now, when they got out of the hospital, they placed a large reward on this dog, and they started calling around. They called everywhere. They called the Humane Society. The Humane Society said, well, we haven't seen him. Well, they called the Humane Society, they think, about 6 times, and they found out that the Humane Society, the whole time, they were just lazy and never went and checked. They put the dog to sleep. They killed the dog. I mean, here this was a trained pit bull. It had like a leather coat on it and everything. It had a leather coat on it. They killed the pet bull. They put it to sleep. And the city of Orlando gave these people a brand new Winnebago. True story. True story. They killed because even though they were checking every day with the Humane Society. They killed their dog. Isn't that a story?
Oh, God.
I mean, they killed it. It was a trained pit bull. All right, see you later, Melissa.
Bye.
Bye. Isn't that horrible? Isn't that horrible? After he's through telling, I thought it was a joke. Sorry, that's just my sense of humor. David Paul, News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
This morning, News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB, and Atlanta's morning news updates.
Pat Buchanan may get 40% of the New Hampshire vote.
I think what we Congressman Doug Bernard on bank reform.
And political payback on ethics for Max Cleland.
I don't know whether it will be amended on
And
the
I'm
floor
Dave
or not.
Folk. Tomorrow, a report on an Atlanta organization that offers free AIDS tests.
Atlanta's morning news here on News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB. News, weather, traffic. Depend on it.
Thousands of men and women in the Georgia National Guard, but only a few know the dirty little secret.
He had exposed himself to me on one occasion.
A soldier confronts an enemy she wasn't ready for.
He would brush against me.
Her career was ruined. This is Richard Belcher, Monday on Channel 2 Action News at 6. An exclusive look inside the investigation the Guard never wanted.
It's obvious now he's the same that he was then.
Dirty Little Secrets, tonight on Channel 2 Action News at 6. Monday on ABC, Clint Eastwood is back, this time as a preacher with a gun, a classic story of good.
The Lord certainly does work in mysterious ways.
And evil.
Throw a rope around that man. You bring him to me.
But the preacher's got a job to do.
Well, there's a lot of sinners hereabouts. You wouldn't want me to leave before I finish my work.
Eastwood, Pale Rider, Monday on ABC. Tonight at 8:30, followed by Channel 2 Action News at 11.
1, 2, 3, Ford. It's so easy.
Now there's a 123 Ford used car network facility in this area. What is 123 Ford? They're the people who specialize in program cars. What is a program car? We've been hearing about these cars on TV, on the radio. The majority of these cars are repurchased by the manufacturer from rental and lease fleets, while they still have low mileage. These program cars have balance of factory warranty, and they're well equipped. At 123 Ford, buying these cars is as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1, low, no-hassle price right in the window. 2, a great warranty. And 3, even a 30-day exchange if not completely satisfied. Ask for copies of limited warranties and exchange policy. Choose from current model 1, 2, and 3-year-old Fords, Lincolns, and Mercurys at 123 Ford, South Cobb Drive at exit 10, just off 285 in Smyrna.
1, 2, 3, Ford.
You could climb Mount Everest, swim the 7 seas, do lunch with Lady Di, do anything you please. But as any Tuesday morning customer will readily consent, there's nothing like the thrill of saving over 50%.
Oh, what a store!
Tuesday morning store that save you more.
They've got everything the department stores have, and at 50 to 80% off. I thought I was dreaming.
Oh, what a kick!
All the brand names you can pick.
Famous name, Crystal, China, Linens. I'm never leaving here.
Come on in, no use in waiting. Tuesday morning shopping is exhilarating.
If you love to shop, this is paradise.
So cancel the limos and Lady Di's regret. As a Tuesday morning shopper, your time is better spent. 'Cause there's nothing like the thrill of saving over 50%.
Tuesday morning, gifts, 50 to 80% off everything.
Hey, David. Hope you're having a wonderful holiday today. Tomorrow, join me for the Clark Howard Show, 9 to noon, with all the latest consumer advice. Now more of the holiday edition of the David Paul Show on Atlanta's news, weather, and traffic station, News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
I had a real stupid question asked me the other day, and I'll share that with you in just a moment. But I want to ask you. I'm going to throw that out to you. And I want you to think about it. I want you to put some thought into it. Then I want you to call me at 872-0750. What is the stupidest question you've ever been asked? That's the question. What is the stupidest question you've ever been asked? That's the question. I want you to call up and tell me what you think right now. Tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. You must have an idea. There must be something you can think of that you can recall. The stupidest question you've ever been asked. Kirk Mellish, tell me about the weather.
Just more of the same for the rest of this afternoon and tonight. Little change in temperatures. Tomorrow, scattered thunder showers diminishing, breaks in the clouds and warm, high 66, low 45. With frequent weather updates, I'm meteorologist Kirk Mellish in the AM 750 WSB Weather Center.
Yeah, David Paul. beginning to feel a little guilt, just a little bit. This poor guy, he's been saving up for the last 20 years. Bill's baby backs. I don't know. Bill might be, I don't know him really well. I met him Saturday when he brought me some ribs and stuff. And here this guy might have been, maybe his mother invested. She might be 75 years old. His children invested. And everybody's got money invested in this business. And I'm beginning to feel just a little bit guilty. Maybe I hurt his business. Maybe they'll go hungry and he won't be able to buy his kids a birthday present and everything. But I just feel like, though, when you sell crap, though, there's a price to pay. Eventually it's going to catch up to you. And when you're serving people dog on a platter. Nah, it's a joke. That's a joke. All right, let's go to Mark. Hello, Mark. You're on AM 750 WSB.
Hey, Dave.
Hey.
First-time caller.
Glad to have you.
All right. First, I want to answer the first question. The stupidest question I've ever been asked was, I was sitting down at a desk with a woman. She was filling out an application on me, and I'm black, right? And
right.
She's going down a list of everything, and she looks dead at me and asks, race? And I'm like, take a good look, can't you see? And the
right.
second thing, Dave, real quick.
Yeah.
I remember, like, last month, I think last month sometime, you were talking about kids and they shouldn't have rights. You were talking about a girl that was supposed to dissect a frog, and she refused to do it, right?
Right.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. In a way I agree, but in a way I disagree, because you kind of confused me, because I know last Friday I was trying to get through to you. You're talking about a parents making a child go to church.
That's right.
And you say that the child goes to parents to court, sue them for everything, and get them off their back. Now, do these kids have rights or don't they? If you can clarify that for me.
They have to go to school and do what they're told, right? But freedom of religion, they're guaranteed by the Constitution, right?
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense, Mark?
Yeah.
There we go. All straightened out, right?
All right.
See you later.
Thank you.
Bye. Hey, Shelly, you're on News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Shelly.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, Shelly. How are you?
Oh, just fine.
Well, good.
I've got a stupid question. It wasn't asked of me, but it was asked of my son.
Right. What was it?
This was right after my daughter was born. She was maybe a week and a half over, taking her to the hospital for a well baby check, and it was just my 3-year-old son, me, and my daughter.
Right.
And everybody knew that this kid was my son, and this was his sister. And this nurse, trying to be cute, comes up to us, looks at my son and says, "Oh, is this your baby sister?" And my son looks up at her. Now, remember, this kid's 3 years old. He looks up at her and he says, "Is that your big nose?"
Ooh, yeah. Cute. Got a witty kid there.
Indeed, I do.
You're lucky. Bye, Shelly.
Bye, Dave.
The stupidest question, my buddy asked me if he could stay with me a month while he looked for a job and he moved up here. That's one of the stupidest questions. I've been asked a lot of stupid questions. I have 3 children, stepchild, biological child, and an adopted child. This is a true story. My little girl's adopted. My little boy's my biological, my last child. Now, she was 8 months old when my wife was pregnant. 8 months old. My wife's pregnant, okay? Lady walked up to me. And this is when I worked another job. And she goes, "Now that, your wife's pregnant, are you still going to keep, your adopted child?" And I said, "Yeah, I think we're going to keep her. I think we're going to keep her." One of the stupidest questions I've ever been asked in my life. Stupid. What's the stupidest question you've ever been asked? Hello, Pamela.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Great.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Well, great.
Yes, I was calling about, I'm working at a baby back rib.
You're working at baby back, you're working there?
Yes, I'm a cook there.
Okay.
Can I call and tell you, we're not selling animals there.
Does your boss know you're calling?
Huh?
Does your boss know you're calling?
No, he don't.
Well,
he probably would fire me if he knew.
Well, yeah, I expect he's listening to the show right now. You better be careful.
You think so?
I definitely think so. I guarantee he's listening to you right now. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, see you later. Be careful, Pamela. Be careful.
Okay.
All right. I'm not trying to get any employees fired. That's, I'm not picking on the little guy. I'm just picking on the owner of this shyster business. This I wouldn't even call it a restaurant. All right, what's the stupidest question you've ever been asked? Call me now, 872-0750. David Paul, News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
You know, these days, it seems like the airwaves are full of people screaming about this incredible sale or that amazing deal. Well, I'm here just to give it to you straight. Just the facts. Right now, Blockbuster Video is having a President's Day clearance. A huge clearance. I'm talking hundreds of previously viewed movies at fantastic prices. These are the kind of movies you've always wanted to own, and now's your chance. You'll find titles like Home Alone for just $4.88. Fantasia, the Disney classic, only $6.88. Robin Hood with Kevin Costner, $6.88. There are hundreds more to choose from, all at incredible values. And these previously viewed movies are guaranteed. If you're into collecting videos or just getting started, get over to Blockbuster today while the selection is hot, because quantities are limited. Save big on the biggest movies around at Blockbuster Video's gigantic President's Day clearance. Going on now. Hurry, the sale ends Monday.
Atlanta, WSB, Atlanta, AM 750.
Triple the coverage. The Bell South Mobility Network, Skycopter and Skyplane traffic on AM 750 WSB. Depend on it.
WSB, Atlanta.
News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB. Time of the tone, 3 o'clock.
Good afternoon. I'm Bob Glasscoff in the AM 750 WSB News Center. The temperature at 3 o'clock, 43 degrees. Today's weather, breezy, cool, not much temperature change. The exclusive WSB 5-day forecast in just a few minutes. Jeffrey Dahmer says that if he could give his life to bring back those he has killed, he would do it. He told the court in Milwaukee today he will look to his religious faith.
I know I will be in prison for the rest of my life. I know that I will have to turn to God to help me get through each day. I should have stayed with God. I tried and failed and created a Holocaust. Thank God there will be no more harm that I can do.
Dahmer was sentenced to more than 1,000 years in prison, 70 years on each of the 15 murders he's admitted. Relatives of those Dahmer killed spoke ahead of him at his sentencing hearing. One woman, torn by emotion, became hysterical, had to be restrained and escorted out by bailiffs. The hunt for political momentum is on in New Hampshire. Democratic candidates are fanning out across that state in advance of tomorrow's first-in-the-country primary. And while most political eyes are turned to New Hampshire today, the focus will be shifting south tomorrow to Georgia in particular. Since the state legislature okayed the moving of Georgia's primary to March 3rd, the Peach State will become important to those who want to carry a win here into the Super Tuesday primaries a week later. Attorneys for Wayne Williams are in court asking for a new trial for the man convicted in the missing and murdered children's cases here in Atlanta. AM 750 WSB's Carrie Browning says Williams' attorney complains.
You can go. You can try to appeal to the masses with a little something for everyone. Or you can try pleasing a small but more demanding number. Here you can sell piles of shoes for any kind of use. Here you'll sell fewer shoes, but for very exacting uses. At Avia, while we'd love it if these folks all bought our shoes, we really only make them for people like this. Alice Devine and Susie Williams of San Francisco. One single and into commercial real estate. The other's married and into raising her kids. One enjoys trekking in Nepal. The other, working with her church. But out here, they share the same faith. So it doesn't bother us that most of them don't even know what we make. The Alice Devines and Susie Williams of the world, they know. Avia, for athletic use only. Yes! For Alice and Susie.
You work too hard for your money to throw it away every time you write a check. And that's just what you're doing if you buy your checks from your bank, when you can get the exact same checks from Checks in the Mail. Checks in the Mail has been in the financial printing business for 65 years, so you're guaranteed to get the same high-quality checks you get at the bank. Even if you prefer designer checks, you can save from 50 to 70% by ordering from Checks in the Mail. There's dozens of styles and colors to choose from, and business owners can also save by calling Checks in the Mail, where computer checks and the 3-to-a-page company checkbooks are a real bargain. Next time you need to buy checks, cut out the middleman. Call Checks in the Mail for a free brochure. It's a free call at 1-800-733-4443. 1-800-733-4443. That's Checks in the Mail at 1-800-733-4443. 1-800-733-4443. Stop wasting money paying too much for checks. Call 1-800-733-4443.
News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB. It is 3:04. Fulton Superior Court Judge Leah Sears Collins today was appointed to the Georgia Supreme Court, the first black woman ever named to such a post in the Southeast. Governor Miller appointed Ms. Sears Collins to replace Justice George T. Smith, who retired last year. Governor said he chose Ms. Sears Collins because, quoting, she possesses in abundance the qualities an outstanding jurist should have: intellect, temperament, and energy. Everybody wants their money back from the IRS, and they want it now. AM 750 WSB Shannon Lee Luthi reports that a new filing system in Georgia does produce a quick refund.
400,000 have filed for their tax refund through the first week of this month. That's 135,000 more than the year before at the same time. The IRS says it's because of an electronic system that debuted in Georgia in 1990. The electronic filings are up 75% from last year. Taxpayers can have their returns sent by computer through a local tax preparer, and sometimes that refund check can be in the mailbox in as little as 3 days. Shannon Lee Luthi, AM 750 WSB News.
News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB. It is 3:05. Now a live update from the WSB Skycopter and Skyplane Traffic Center.
Well, a very serious accident to be aware of in Cobb County. Cooper Lake Road at King Springs Road, right in front of the Summerlin Woods subdivision. Police trying to clear a wreck with some injuries. Going to find Cooper Lake Road all jammed up in both directions. Might want to use King Springs off South Cobb Drive as your alternate to get through that. All of the earlier trouble is now finally gone on the East Expressway. I-20 eastbound had an earlier trouble out around Glenwood. Traffic moving well for you now as you make your way out toward the perimeter. I'm Chris Monroe in the AM 750 WSB Traffic Center.
The time, 3:06. Tomorrow, Atlanta's morning news updates weather and traffic every 6 minutes, only on News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB. Now, Atlanta's most accurate weather with WSB meteorologist Kirk Mellish.
Rather ugly weather today, but the later part of the week looks pretty nice. The WSB exclusive 5-day forecast: cloudy, breezy, and cool this afternoon with areas of fog and rain, little temperature change. Tonight, a shower or thunderstorm in some areas, a low of 49. Tomorrow, a thundershower possible, breaks in the clouds and warm, high 66 to 69, low 45. Extended forecast Wednesday through Friday, partly sunny, high Wednesday 59. By Friday, highs 65 to 70, lows around 43. Recapping the weather for this afternoon, more of the same, little temperature change. I'm meteorologist Kirk Mellish in the AM 750 WSB Weather Center.
Currently, WSB color radar indicates much of the rain is beginning to dissipate. It is indicated as very light rain from just west of Atlanta into the eastern Carolinas. It's moving to the northeast at 35 miles an hour. Relative humidity, 93%. Easterly winds in Atlanta at 20, gusting to 28 miles an hour. Barometric pressure, 30.01, and it's falling. And at 3:07, the temperature on Peachtree Street, 43 degrees. Out to lunch with David Paul continues on WSB. I'm Bob Glasscoff. And if news breaks out, we'll break in. This is Atlanta's news, weather, and traffic station. News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB. Depend on it.
It's time for Out to Lunch with David Paul on News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB. If descriptions of carnage or fiery van crashes bothers you, well, that's okay with us. Call us at 872-0750. That's, oh, well, you know. So, adjust your attitude and get ready for David Paul.
Aboard, game mateys. It's lunchtime.
Look, it's Captain Canker. Yay!
That's right. And I brought you some big old Captain Canker brand tuna sandwiches.
But we're not supposed to eat tuna. Yeah, Consumer Reports say it's full of creepy stuff.
Yeah. Oh, toss in some mayonnaise. Here, try my new and improved Captain Canker brand tuna.
Ew, it's got stuff in it.
Of course it does. It's my new extra crunchy tuna with bulbous beetle parts blended right in.
I'm gonna be sick.
And nobody has more mouse hairs.
Take a dead tuna floating on the sea. Outer rat and roach parts. Canker of the sea.
Hi, I'm David Paul. Welcome. Glad you're here. It's Monday. It's about 9 minutes after 3 on News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB. That's right. Having a good time, having a good day. Yeah, good day, yeah. Playing with people's lives and their livelihood. Yeah, having a good day. So you just tuned in right now. I'm just talking about I had a visitor from hell. A visitor from hell. A friend from Orlando came up. What a nightmare it was. What a nightmare. Just messing with my thermostat, eating my food, taking half-hour showers, answering my phone, kid running wild, uncontrollable. It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. So, I don't know. Do not forget. Let me promote this one more time. If that's all right, so just bear with me. We're going to start doing a lot more live remotes. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to be invited. It's going to be party atmosphere. It's not just standing around, be boring. It's going to be. We want to do this in fun places. In fact, we're looking for places to do it. Take the show. And last time we did it, we had like over 300 people standing around. It was real exciting. That's why we're looking for rock and roll bands. We're looking for a band to hang out with us, or entertainers in general that will go with us, and then you'll get your own little spot. We'll promote you like crazy on the station. I mean, we'll give you. It'll be great. It'll be. We can help you find a full-time job or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it won't hurt though. But we're looking for somebody that's good, that is neat. Neat in the way they do their show, their act. You have to be an entertainer, not necessarily rock and roll, but a guitar, a couple of you, 5 of you, whatever. And I want you to send a tape. If you're a magician or something, send a video if you have it. Send it to our engineer that's in charge of this show. The engineer in charge of this show, his name is Bob Doyle, D-O-Y-L-E. Bob Doyle, WSB, 1601 West Peachtree, Northeast, Atlanta, Georgia, 30309. Send us a tape, and you'll go with us. We'll take you with us. There's no compensation. I'm sorry, man, no money. But a lot of exposure. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll make sure you have a good time. We won't abuse you. Well, not much. But so 8720750. I threw out here because I've been asked a stupid question. So I'm asking you, what is the stupidest question you've ever been asked? Let's go to Rick and ask Rick. Hello, Rick. What's going on, Rick?
I'm not Rick. I'm Jimmy.
Oh, you're Jimmy. Well, hold on, Jimmy. Sorry. Let's go to John. Hello, John.
How you doing, Dave?
Good.
First time caller.
Well, great.
All right. Stupidest question I've ever been asked.
Right.
All right, I was in Clayton County Police Department.
Right.
And I got a beard, I got a mustache, I got short hair.
Right.
And he asked me if I was male or female.
What an idiot.
And there's one more thing, Dave.
That is a dumb question.
That is dumb.
God, that's dumb. Okay.
Dave, the next thing, I'm a magician.
Right.
Not me, my wife is.
Yeah.
You know what she does?
What?
Makes my check disappear.
I bet you. That's what women do, John. See you later, John.
Bye, Dave.
Hey, Heather, you're on News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
Hi, David.
Hi, Heather.
Hi.
What's going on over in Dunwoody today?
Not much. Terrible weather.
Terrible weather? So you just hanging out?
Yeah.
Who are you hanging out with?
Deanna.
What are y'all in Deanna doing?
We're smoking cigarettes. I told you that.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's why I'm just, okay. Smoking cigarettes, yeah.
Yeah, listen, I don't really want to ask you a stupid question or tell you a stupid question. I kind of want to comment about the restaurant you're bashing.
Right, what about them?
Okay, well, like I told you, I work for a wholesale company, and everybody in the company is, like, working to own their own business, and they work so hard, and you're right, maybe that's all the money he's got in there is in that business.
Yeah.
But, you're taking away probably all of his business, because I know I won't go eat there after hearing that.
No, I think to some people, I think fried dog is pretty good. fried doggy ribs with barbecue sauce on it is good, but no, I don't. That's a joke. Bill's baby back ribs on Roswell Road. If you're listening, that's just a joke. I'm just having a good time here. I don't mean any of it. You probably serve great food. I've never had any of it. And,
you just said that you had some bad.
Well, I said I never had any good food. He brought me crap. They brought me crap on Saturday, pure crap. Now his lawyer called me a couple hours ago. And wants to settle, let's settle this thing. I understand now they're saying they're putting a gag order on me where I can't talk about him anymore. So I better talk about him as long as I can because they're trying to put a gag order on this thing. They're trying to speed that thing up. And because I'm not going to shut up. I don't have to shut up. And I don't care. They serve crap. They serve crap. It is pure crap.
I'm surprised.
And I don't think it's real food. I think it's artificial. I do not think what he served the other day was real. I think the baked beans, I don't know what it was, but he's got something else in there, and it's pure stinking crap. It is crap.
Well, I'm surprised you don't have lawyers knocking on your door every day, every minute of the day.
I don't do anything wrong. I speak the truth. I had some fertilizer delivered to him an hour ago.
You're kind of like the man you love to hate,
I don't do anything bad, Heather. I'm not doing anything. I'm being true. I'm being honest with you, man. I'm just sharing. All right, see you later, Heather.
Bye.
Bye. Let's call Melanie. Put the number back up there on the screen of the what was the name? What was his name of the fertilizer company? What was his name?
I don't know.
What was his name?
I don't know.
Well, what was his name? Will, I think. What was the name of the company? Sandy Springs what? Put the number.
Sandy Springs Seed and Feed.
Okay, get the number and put it back up there, please. I want to call him back. I want to see if the fertilizer was delivered.
Okay.
Now!
All right.
Now, woman! Now! Come on! Gee whiz! Get off! Man! Big butt women. They're so lazy. All right, let's go to John and Grayson. You're on News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
Yeah, how's it going, Dave?
Pretty good.
Let's see, the stupidest thing somebody said. Well, there's a couple things, but I think that the number one has got to be when I listened to that State of the Union address from President Bush.
Yeah.
That had to be the stupidest thing I've heard in a long time.
Well, yeah, it's got to be a stupid question, but stupidest question you've ever been asked. But yeah, I agree. That was pretty. It was just nonsense. You just can't trust a man who speaks other people's words.
No, well, he's been in his money all his life, so he don't have anything to worry about. He's out of touch with the middle class.
He don't know how we live.
No, he doesn't have.
He don't know what it's like having to put off a utility bill for another week.
And he takes his limos straight through town, and and he doesn't get a damn thing.
None of our politicians know what that's like. See, I know what that's like. I mean, I know what it's having to juggle bills every month.
Yeah.
I mean, that's tough. That's tough. They don't know what it's all about. They really don't.
No, they don't.
I mean, they can't relate to you. But yet we elect these millionaires. It's like they're all millionaires. They have nothing else to do but run for public office.
Politicians.
Career politicians.
That's the problem with two-party system. Everything they ought to do away with it. A person ought to just be there ready to serve their country, and there shouldn't be whether they're Republican or Democrat. They go in there and they do their 4 years and they leave.
See you later, John. You're right. See you later.
All right.
You're absolutely right. Hold on here. Let me make a phone call here. Sandy Springs Seed and Feed. Okay. Make sure they got my truckload of fertilizer. Let's see. What's their number here? Yeah, I'm over here at, I'm in a car phone right now. I'm getting ready to go over to Bill's Baby Bags. Just want to make sure you got me that truckload of fertilizer.
Mr. Larson?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it was delivered.
Okay, where is it? Where is it in the parking lot?
You can't miss it. The first thing you see when you go in the parking lot is a big pile right there. It's in between. It takes up 2 parking spaces about the long.
Okay, so it's right there. You can't miss it.
No, sir.
So it's right when you pull into Bill's Baby Bags. There's a truckload of fertilizer sitting there.
That's what you wanted, right?
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, now, sir. Now, I was looking through some files here, and I'm trying to find Bill Larson in there.
I got to go, Will. I'm on a car phone. This costs me money. I'll call you back later. All right.
All right.
All right. See you later. Ooh. Somebody drive by. Somebody drive by and tell me what it looks like. I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry. Just cracking myself up. David Paul, News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
Kirk Mellish, weather forecast on AM 750 WSB. Kirk uses satellite photos, color radar, and computer imagery. That's why you hear the most accurate weather on Atlanta's news, weather, and traffic station. AM 750 WSB. Depend on it.
This man is about to do a terrible thing. It may sound normal, but this man is slowly destroying his car's engine. Why? Because when you start your car, most of the oil's in the pan, not in the engine. So unprotected engine parts grind together, causing up to 80% of all engine wear. But you can do something about it. You can use Slick 50. Not an oil treatment, not an additive. Slick 50 is an engine treatment. Slick 50's 1-quart, one-time formula protects internal engine surfaces at startup. Independent lab tests have shown that your engine gets maximum protection for more than 50,000 miles. Put Slick 50 in your car's engine. Slick 50, the engine wear protector. Because starting your engine is a terrible thing to do.
Now at Kmart, Nationwide Auto Parts, Nopi Imported Car Parts, participating Ace Hardware stores, Auto Shore stores, and Napa Auto Parts stores. Also Part City and Pep Boys.
How to build a better body. Step 1, come to Bally's. Step 2, prepare to sweat. Step 3, Step Reebok. Bally's now offers the Step Reebok program, a cardiovascular conditioning, fat-burning, full-body workout that you can adjust to your own level. Simply join Bally's $24 a month pay-as-you-go program with a one-time initiation fee of just $59. Then pay only $24 a month with no long-term commitments. Work out on our alternate day program with the most advanced equipment around. You'll get a program plan just for you, plus the Step Reebok workout. This ain't no dance class.
To find the Bally's Holiday Fitness Centers nearest you, call 1-800-695-7111. Then join Bally's $24 a month pay-as-you-go program. Membership limited to the club you join. Available only through the credit card automatic payment plan. Other discounted memberships are available. Some restrictions apply. Services, facilities, and hours may vary. An equal opportunity club.
Hey, I'm not going to scream and shout. I'm just going to give it to you straight. Blockbuster Video is having a huge President's Day clearance. I'm talking hundreds of previously viewed movies that are guaranteed at prices starting as low as $4.88 and $6.88 each. What incredible values. These are the kinds of movies you've always wanted to own. Come to Blockbuster today while the selection is hot. Quantities are limited, and while you're there, look for this new release. Twin brothers torn apart by violence on a mission of revenge. One packs a punch, one packs a piece. Together, they deliver. From Columbia Pictures and Stone Group Home Video comes an explosive combination. Jean-Claude Van Damme versus Jean-Claude Van Damme in Double Impact. Jean-Claude Van Damme, one of the world's hottest action-adventure stars, triumphs in a dynamic dual role that packs twice the excitement and double the Von Dammage. Double Impact is here. Rated R from Stone Group Home Video and Columbia TriStar Home Video. Hurry to Blockbuster Video's President's Day clearance. The sale ends Monday.
Convicted murderer Wayne Williams is down in Jackson in jail, looking for a green light for a new trial. It could happen. We'll talk about it tomorrow on Atlanta's Morning News. I'm Scott Slade. Start your day with us. News, weather, and traffic reports and more between 5 and 9 a.m. tomorrow. Now, more from Dave Paul on Atlanta's news, weather, and traffic station, News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
That's right. I'm David Paul, and I'm asking the question, what is the stupidest question you've ever been asked? That's right. What is the stupidest question you've ever been asked? David Paul here. Kirk Mellish, tell me about the weather.
Cloudy, breezy, and cool with areas of rain and fog this afternoon. Little change in temperature. Tonight, a shower or thunderstorm in some areas, low in the 40s. Tomorrow, a thundershower possible early and again late, but fair in between, and warm, high 66 to 69, low 45. With frequent weather updates, I'm meteorologist Kirk Mellish in the AM 750 WSB Weather Center.
To the phones we go. Let's go to Deanna. Hello, Deanna.
Yes.
Hi, Deanna.
Hey, David.
What's going on?
Not much.
What are you doing today?
What am I doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? I mean,
Oh,
what's your day like? What are you doing?
Oh, it's my day off. I'm just sitting here relaxing, talking to Heather. But I have got the stupidest question.
You're with Heather?
I'm with Heather.
Oh, wait a minute. So you were the two girls that are sitting around smoking.
Yeah, we sure are.
What are you really smoking?
Benson Hedges menthol lights.
Is that, are you really, is that really what you're smoking?
Yeah, really. I just went down to the
So y'all got together and smoked together.
Oh, yeah. That's what best friends do.
That's kind of weird,
Well,
Deanna. I mean, that's kind of, how old are you, Deanna?
31.
She said she was 21.
Yeah, she's 10 years younger than me.
And you're hanging around a 21-year-old girl?
Well,
Why? Are y'all funny?
We're best friends.
Uh-huh. Is that what you call it?
Oh, yeah.
Do you live together?
No, not at all.
Are you going steady?
Sometimes I wonder.
Oh, yeah, okay.
No, her boyfriend's my boyfriend's partner.
Wait a minute. Her boyfriend is your boyfriend's partner.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
In business.
I said, do y'all come as a team? I mean, would you two both go out with one guy or anything like that?
Oh, gosh, no.
You wouldn't?
No.
Okay.
That might get complicated.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I mean, how would I know?
Uh-oh. I guess I don't know the same thing you do.
All right, Deanna, get carried. All right, Deanna. So, what's the stupidest question you've ever been asked?
My boyfriend, after dating 6 months, told me that he needed time, he was confused, and wanted to date other people, but would I wait for him?
And what was your answer, Deanna?
Would you believe it? I said yes.
Oh, Deanna. So you gave him permission to date other women.
Yeah, but he only lasted 2 weeks.
What do you mean only lasted 2 weeks?
He came running back.
Did he go out with any other women?
Yeah.
Anything happen?
No.
You sure?
Oh, yeah.
How would you know?
Because I had spies.
You had spies.
Yeah, I did.
So nothing happened.
So nothing happened.
No kissing or nothing.
Well, I don't know. You might have kissed her.
Well,
But that's not important.
That kissing is not important as long as it wasn't any more than kissing.
That's right.
So that was a pretty stupid question.
That was the most
It's
stupidest
stupid that you took him back, Deanna. I mean, that's stupid, Deanna.
I know it.
Good talking. Nice meeting you, Deanna.
Yeah.
Talk to you again.
Okay, bye.
Hey, Jimmy, you're on AM 750 WSB.
Hey, Gay Paul. Is your name Gay Paul?
Dave Paul, that's right.
Gay Paul.
Is that the way you look at me? I mean, do you look at me and you think sexual thoughts?
Yeah,
Is that it, Jimmy?
You're gay.
You wish I was.
You know what the stupidest question is ever asked?
What?
If I listen to Gay Paul show. That's a stupid question.
I have never looked at a guy and tried to size him up sexually.
Why would your mama call you gay? Gay Paul.
I have never done that. I can't.
Yes, you have.
I never
Yes, you have. I saw you the other night doing that.
You saw me the other night.
Lot. You were out there. I saw you.
You saw me what?
You were out there.
I was out there.
You gay.
I was out there what?
Gay Paul. Why'd your mama name you Gay Paul?
Melanie, did you know what this guy was going to talk about before you put him on, Melanie?
No.
Did you ask this guy? Did you say what?
You know what? The stupidest question I was ever asked if I listened to the Gay Paul show. Now that is stupid.
Have your fun, Jimmy. Have your fun. Go ahead. Have your fun.
Okay.
All right. See you later, Jimmy.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Let me ask you one thing.
Not going to put that on the radio. Okay, that was 8720750 is my number. Hello, Mark. You're on the radio.
Hey. Boy,
Hey.
That guy, boy, he'll say anything, won't he?
No, he's weird. Yeah,
Anyway.
weird.
First of all, stupid question, right?
Right.
We were painting a Michigan Bell office up in Michigan years ago.
Right.
I had about 5 guys working for me. The whole place was covered with drop cloths. I mean, we're in the middle of rolling and brushing and having a good time.
Right.
An employee walks in, looks around, and said, "Are you painting?"
Mark. Hello, Mark. That's a pretty dumb question. That's pretty dumb. Stupidest question you've ever been asked. Let's go to John. Hello, John.
Hey, Dave Paul, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Well, we work for a log house company, and they send us out to do these home shows every once in a while, and as soon as we set up the display with a big old log sitting out there on the table,
right,
then we start a list of the stupid questions we're going to get asked during the show. And the number one every time is, I don't care where it is, these people come up and look at this log and they say, "Is that made out of wood?"
Is that made out of wood? That's pretty good.
It's a good.
And what's your answer?
We tell them that it's kind of like one of those trees you see down at the Family Robinson treehouse down at Disney World. It's made out of concrete.
You do. All right, John. Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Stupid question. What a stupid question. 8720750. It's stupid questions. The stupidest question you've ever been asked. David Paul, AM 750 WSB.
Yes, race fans, famous NASCAR driver Brian Taylor straps on his helmet, revs his powerful engine, vroom, vroom, and sets his sight on the nearest Texaco station.
Dad, come on.
Yes, and in the passenger seat of this awesome racing machine, famous NASCAR driver Brian Taylor's son, Tommy, who better buckle up, grit his teeth, and prepare for takeoff.
Brother.
And they're off.
Right now, at participating Texaco stations, you can get a 4-pack of Max official NASCAR trading cards featuring Davey Allison and the entire Texaco Haviland racing team for just 39 cents with an 8-gallon minimum fill-up, or just 99 cents without a fill-up. These are the official collector's cards, 20 in all. A limited edition series available only at Texaco and only for a limited time. So rev up your engine and head to Texaco today for your set.
And the crowd goes wild.
Here we
as
go
Brian
again.
and son nab another 4-pack of collector's cards.
Nice job, Dad. Think you could share them with me this time?
Well, we can talk about it.
Grab a pencil and paper right now. In a moment, I'll give you a toll-free number to call where you can get an instant quote price comparison of 5 of the lowest cost term life insurance plans available today without obligation from Summers, Moreland & Associates. An instant quote price comparison can save you hundreds, even thousands of your hard-earned premium dollars. The toll-free number to call is 1-800-451-0081. Summers, Moreland is your best single source for low-cost term life insurance. Your instant quote price comparison will be personalized for you based on your age and the amounts you want to see, and mailed to you within 24 hours. It will include important insurance company strength and solvency information. Again, that toll-free number is 1-800-451-0081. Informed shoppers make the best buying decisions. So call Summers Moreland for your instant quote term insurance price comparison today. There's no obligation, no charge, and no salesman will call. That's 1-800-451-0081. Call today.
Got a consumer problem? Clark Howard has the answer. Consumer advice weekdays at 9 on News Talk Radio, AM 750, WSB.
AM 750, WSB Atlanta.
News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB, Atlanta's news, weather, and traffic station. It's 3:30, and with a quick update, here's Bob Glasgow.
Good afternoon. A judge in Milwaukee sentences Jeffrey Dahmer to consecutive life terms, 15 of them at 70 years each, a total of 1,050 years. Dahmer admitted to the mutilation murders of 15 young men and boys. In court today, he said he does not wish for freedom, but only for death, and expressed sorrow for what he called the Holocaust he'd caused. The emotional outpouring by loved ones of those killed by Dahmer boiled over into hysterics. One woman, talking about her dead brother, stormed over to the defense table and screamed obscenities at Dahmer before being led from the courtroom. Prosecutors in Michigan suffer a setback in efforts to bring suicide machine inventor Jack Kevorkian to trial for the deaths of two women. A judge deciding whether Kevorkian should be tried for murder refuses to recognize another court's order against Kevorkian assisting in any suicides. President Bush says he has no crystal ball going into tomorrow's New Hampshire presidential primary, though he expects to do well against challenger Pat Buchanan. On the Democratic side, former frontrunner Bill Clinton claims he's in the race to stay, no matter how well frontrunner Paul Tsongas does. And a Butts County Superior Court judge has opened a hearing on a request for a new trial for Wayne Williams, the man convicted in Atlanta's missing and murdered children cases. An attorney for Williams contends his client did not get a fair trial 10 years ago. News Talk Radio, AM 750, WSB. Just ahead, weather and traffic.
For Atlanta Falcons season ticket holders, the best is yet to come. Falcon fans will have the best new stadium built with a football viewer in mind. Plus, they'll be cheering one of the best young teams in the NFL in their playoff caliber Falcons. Watch your mail closely if you're already a Falcon season ticket holder, because an information packet on how to select your new seats will be arriving in the mail. Otherwise, make your best move now by putting a $20 per seat deposit down to reserve your seat. Call the Falcons ticket office at 261-5400 for all the details on season tickets in a new Georgia Dome. The best is yet to come, so be ready to enjoy it in the comfort of the spectacular Georgia Dome.
Look for your season ticket packet in the mail the week of March 1st.
This is Audi Watch. New car challenges Japanese.
At this year's Tokyo Auto Show, the Avus Quattro from Audi stole the show with its 509 horsepower engine and 0 to 60 time of less than 3 seconds. Since Audi is rumored to be creating only a limited number of this exotic car for Europe, import car buyers may want to consider Audi's other, more practical new model, the Audi 100 V6. Judging by the response to the new 100, Audi may find it has created an automobile that rivals Lexus and Acura. As the editors of Road and Track point out, the new Audi is more affordable and has driving personality and road course character all over the legend. Those currently looking at Japanese sedans would be wise to test drive the new Audi 100 and draw their own conclusions. This is Amy O'Connor for Audi Watch.
To arrange for a test drive or to obtain more information on the all-new Audi 100 V6, call 1-800-4AUDI.
News Talk Radio, AM 750. WSB, it is 3:33. Now a live update from the WSB Skycopter and Skyplane Traffic Center.
Well, so far, no interstate trouble to slow you down this afternoon. I-75 north to Cobb County. You're going to hit a little bit of volume slowing once you approach 285, but nothing in your way. Same for downtown, 75, 85 southbound. Bit sluggish for you once you get around Grady Hospital. Trouble to watch out for down in Clayton County. Highway 138 at Fielder Road. Also the 138 spur around Terra Boulevard. A couple of accidents clearing. US 41 at Acres Mill in Cobb County. Watch for trouble. Also some trouble spots into DeKalb County. Covington Highway at the perimeter. Also one with injuries on Covington Highway at Turner Hill. Chris Monroe in the AM 750 WSB Traffic Center.
The time, 3:33, News Talk Radio, AM 750, WSB, the only station with our own helicopter and airplane. Depend on Skycopter and Skyplane traffic. Now Atlanta's most accurate weather with WSB meteorologist Kirk Mellish.
Could be some problems with heavy rainfall totals of an inch or more the next 12 to 24 hours. The WSB exclusive 5-day forecast. This afternoon, cloudy, breezy, and cool, with areas of rain and fog, little temperature change. Scattered showers and thunderstorms tonight, low in the 40s. Tomorrow, scattered thunder showers diminishing, breaks in the clouds and warm, high 66 to 69, low 45. The extended outlook Wednesday through Friday, partly sunny, high 60 to 65, lows 40 to 46. Recapping the weather for this afternoon, more of the same, little temperature change. I'm meteorologist Kirk Mellish in the AM 750 WSB Weather Center.
At 3:34, the temperature on Peachtree Street, 43 degrees. I'm Bob Glasscoff, and if news breaks out, we'll break in. News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB. Depend on it.
The following program caters to very intelligent goofballs. It's Out to Lunch with David Paul on News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB. The radio talk show for people who constantly breathe in and out, over and over again. How about getting off your big boom bot and contributing? Our number is 872-0750. That's 872-0750. What the heck are you waiting for?
Tuesday night at 8. Real-life drama like you've never heard it before. Information 411.
Information, what city, please?
Well, I'm not sure if it's a city, but it's Cabot City.
Real-life phone calls as they really happened. Information 411 will take you there.
Sir, there are more than 30 listings for a B. Jones.
Okay, I'll take all of them.
Spine-tingling, riveting entertainment.
Well, I think the street started with an M or an N. There can't be that many, can there?
You won't believe your ears.
Yeah, for that hardware store on Memorial Drive.
What's the name of the store?
Oh, I don't know. It's by that McDonald's.
Well, I wouldn't know where that is, and there are probably 15 hardware stores in that area.
Would you read me all of them, please?
Information 411. Uncensored, uncut. Real people, real problems.
Information?
Yeah. What are you wearing?
Excuse me?
You got a nice butt or what?
Information 411. Tuesday at 8 on television.
David Paul here. Had a good day, man. Having a good time. I'm laid back, kind of comfortable. So I just cruising through about the next 23 minutes. Just cruising. Then Gary McKee's coming up. Yep. He's here today. Isn't Gary here today? I think Gary's here today. I hope Sandy's not doing it again. My gosh. I don't think the station could take another day of Sandy doing it. Is Sandy hosting again today? I hope not. Is she? She's not, is she, Melanie? I can't imagine the station
I think she's better than Gary, to tell you the truth.
You think? No, a woman is not near as good as a guy at hosting a talk radio show. That's why you never hear any women in talk radio, because they don't have any talent. Because they don't know, like me. See, I can handle issues. I can talk issues. I can talk.
Stick it in your ear, David.
Well, it's true. It's true. Guys do not take women. It's like women's sportscaster. I mean, who's going to pay attention to that, right? Women are supposed to be cute and cuddly and everything. Right.
Cuddle this, David.
Yeah. She's exposing herself to me, everybody. I wish you could see this. All right, let's go. Okay, what's the stupidest question you've ever been asked? That's what I'm asking. Hello, Rick. You're on News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
How you doing, David?
I'm doing pretty good.
Pretty good.
I'm doing extremely good.
Boy, you must be
hitting
all the right buttons.
Life is just clicking for me today. You know what I mean? It's one of those days where you just feel like just life is okay.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? How about you? How's your life? How's your life feeling right now?
I'm on vacation, David.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
How long are you on vacation for?
A whole week, man.
So you just going to take it easy?
No, I got to get a car ready to race this weekend.
What kind of car?
Stock car.
What kind of horsepower are we talking?
Oh, big time.
Is that right?
About 450.
Wow. You need a driver? I'll drive it for you. All right, I'll do it. All right.
Yeah,
okay, yeah. I'd like to do that.
Got a good one for you.
Yeah, what is it?
Pull into a drive-through window, right?
Right.
Chick asked me, do I want it for here to go?
No.
But I had a comeback. David. You'll like this one.
Yeah,
I said, yeah, sure, right. I'll have 2 waitresses to go with nothing on them.
Yeah, right, Rick. All right, see you later, Rick. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, David, you're on News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
Hey, David.
Hey.
How's it going, bud?
It's going very good.
I'm a first-time caller.
Well, isn't that exciting?
Yeah. How can you feel so good on a rainy Monday?
I don't know. I'm just in a good mood. Maybe it's because this guy left my house early this morning, and I've got my house back to myself, and
yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of up, and I don't know. I got a lot of. Last night I got plenty of sleep. Went to bed early so I wouldn't have to sit around and I talk to him and have a conversation. So
great.
I avoided him. So
Yeah, right.
I went to bed at 9:30. So
9:30.
Yeah, just so I wouldn't have to sit up till 11 making chit chat.
Exactly.
Oh man, I gotta get up at 9 o'clock in the morning. I gotta go.
Yeah, really.
So I went to bed at 9.
Got a good one for you.
Yeah, what
man.
is it?
My ex-girlfriend and I are sitting there watching the news, right?
Right.
It's been about a year ago, and the lead story was about Lockheed getting this new contract to build this plane for the government.
Right.
The big, some kind of fighter jet deal. I can't remember the model. Anyway, they're making T-shirts and making the toy planes, and it brings about 2,500 new jobs to Marietta, and it's going to put millions of dollars in the economy and stuff. And she turns around and says, why are they making all this fuss over one airplane? Like one single airplane. I said, no, it's a contract, dear, to build several of them, and so she's thinking it's one airplane.
Well, that's the way women are.
When she got her new car, she went down to the garage to have it serviced, and she asked if she should have the air changed in her tires. I'm serious.
Is she cute?
Well, no, that's the thing about it. She's not really that cute either. That was my ex-girlfriend.
What good is she then?
Well, she wasn't much good. I got rid of her. But the one I'm with now, we were watching the slam dunk competition the other night.
Yeah.
And Magic was there, and he was like making comments about it, giving the commentary.
Sure, I'm getting bored with
She
that
didn't
guy.
know who he was.
She didn't know. Well, who cares who he is?
No, well, exactly. But she said, unless you've been under a rock, you know who Magic Johnson is the past month.
Yeah, he's all over everything. You get too much of the guy.
What is it with women, David?
Who cares?
I know.
I mean, who cares? As long as they're cute and they got all the right little proportions and the right little place, you know what I mean?
But nowadays they can't even cook good.
And they're aggressive. Who cares? I mean, who cares if they know who the president is? As long as they're a willing participant. You know what I mean?
That's right.
I mean, who cares, right?
Right.
Hey, see you later.
See you, Dave.
Bye. Stupidest question you've ever been asked. Let's go to Barbara and ask Barbara. Hello, Barbara.
Hi.
Hi, Barbara.
This is a dumb question.
Okay.
Well, several years ago, my son was in an accident.
Right.
And he became a paraplegic.
Okay.
We went to a social event, and somebody says, what's the matter? Can't he walk? And I said, he's just lazy.
You didn't. Barbara. Hello, Barbara.
Yes.
Is this a true story?
It really is. I'm serious.
You said, okay, he's just lazy. Okay, that's cute, Barbara.
I mean, but I couldn't believe somebody asked he was in one of those swanky hot pink wheelchairs.
Yeah, right.
And I'm going, I can't believe this person asked this question.
People are stupid, Barbara. Thanks, Barbara.
Okay.
Bye. Hello, Mike. You're on News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
Good afternoon, Dave.
Good afternoon, Mike.
How are you?
Mike, I'm doing very, very good.
But it's raining outside.
I don't know that it's raining. I'm sitting inside of an air-conditioned building.
Tickle your ass with a feather?
Think what?
Particularly nasty weather.
How bad is it raining?
It's pretty bad.
Am I going to need to open up my umbrella when I walk out to my car?
Yeah, I think you might. It's been raining all day.
Is it raining at the building?
Uh-huh.
I need some girls to call up. I used to do this all night. I need a girl with a portable phone to go outside and talk to me naked.
Naked?
I want a girl to go outside and prove to me it's raining, stand there with a phone in your hand, a portable phone so you won't get electrocuted, and talk to me. And use an umbrella, but you got to be naked. For an effective radio. This is radio. Got to be naked.
That's a pretty irate demand.
I know, but it's fun, man. It is fun.
I guess it just comes with being a powerful DJ such as yourself.
Don't ever call me a DJ.
Okay, talk show host.
I'm a talk show host. I do the issues. That's right. DJs are no talent
David.
bums. They got good voices, and they're all funny, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
What?
Honey
And they're the
bun.
ugliest people you ever met in your life. I'm telling you, ugliest people in my life. There's only one good-looking DJ in this building, and the rest of them are dogs.
Who would that be?
Who would that be?
Yeah.
I will say a first name, Jordan.
Okay.
Only one.
What did Melanie have to say?
What did Melanie have? What Melanie? But Melanie's not a DJ, so she didn't fit in that
I've got
classification.
the stupid question for the day.
What is it?
When I pick up the phone and I say, WSB, would you like to talk today? People go, what's the topic today?
Put them through. Yeah, put them through. It's the next one. Now they're going to be flooding your call. Okay.
What's even worse, though, is when somebody calls and they don't have anything to talk about, but they know the topic.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, isn't it?
Yeah, like myself.
Like yourself.
No, I just thought of a question.
What is it?
It wasn't a question. It was a question I would ask, and it's not necessarily a stupid question, but it's one of those questions that doesn't really have an answer.
And what is that?
Like, why do you have to be in your house when Atlanta Gas, natural gas, comes to hook up your gas, but you don't have to be anywhere near your house to have them cut it off? Why is that?
What a question, Mike. Yeah, thanks, Mike.
No problem.
Yeah, great stuff. Yeah, great. Yeah. poor, man. He's boring. Hello, Matt. You're on News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
How's it going, Dave?
Matt, I've been asked that every single caller. That's the stupidest question.
Pretty good.
Melody, that is the stupidest question. How are you, Dave?
Question?
How are you, Dave? That is a stupid question. How are you?
The dumbest question I've been asked. Coming back from Florida last year doing 110.
Right.
We get pulled over by State Patrol.
Right.
He walks up to the car and he looks in the car and he says, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" That's a pretty dumb question.
Not because of the joint I got in the ashtray, I bet. No, I don't know. It's okay. Sorry. No, so they pull you over and they ask you, do you know why you pulled you over? Right.
110 miles per hour. Well,
so how much that cost? How much that cost you?
Oh, well, I wasn't driving. My friend was driving. It cost him almost $200. It was down in South Georgia.
My gosh, $200 for a ticket?
Yeah, plus, well, they got him for attempting to elude a police officer just because he was going so fast.
My brother tried to do that once.
That's not a smart thing.
He was driving. He was 16 years old, and we were going to this cotillion thing the next day. And he had a date, and he had a suit picked out, a tux he'd rented and everything. So did I. And the night before, he went out with his buddy and was drinking. And he was driving my dad's car, which was a Dodge Lancer, I think it was. Remember the old Lancer?
Big car.
No, it was a little car.
Little
car. But his buddy had a station wagon with a 390 engine in it. Well, they were out in the Orange Grove just boozing it up. 16 years old, horse around. You know what kids are, right?
Yeah.
And a cop pulled up, started coming through the Grove at him, and they got in the car and tried to outrun him. The cops took my brother home that night. He was 16 years old. And the cops brought him home. Fortunately, they brought him home, and
not in jail.
My dad was kind of upset about it.
A little bit.
He was just a little upset.
All right, Dave, you have a good day.
All right, I'll see you later. I always remember that, though. My brother tried to outrun a cop, and to this day, I've always had fantasies about trying to outrun a cop, but just, now they've upped the penalty a little bit, and it's... Lynn, hello, Lynn. You're on News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Lynn.
I just want to tell you the stupidest question I've ever heard.
And what is that?
This girl, Lake Lanier Islands, right?
Right.
All the islands in Melva Lake.
Right.
Well, she wanted to know if they actually floated. I'm serious.
Do the islands float? They bounce off the shore now and then, yeah.
I was like, right.
That's pretty... Was she blonde?
She was.
But I bet she's
real cute.
I bet she's a lot of fun on a Friday night.
Oh, yes,
Let me tell you, that's what a guy likes, though. A guy likes it in this girl just because it makes him feel superior, right? Goodbye, Lynn.
Bye.
I mean, be honest, guys. Isn't that kind of a girl a turn on? Isn't that kind of a girl? I mean, isn't that what it's all about? Hello, Amber. You're on News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Amber.
This is a universal dumbest question or statement.
Okay.
Okay, you're at a funeral.
Right.
And you're looking in a casket, right?
Right.
And they always say, don't they look good? I have never seen anybody that's dead that looks good to me.
I've never seen them look better. Yes.
Or don't they look like they're at peace? Well, what the hell are they going to do? Start jumping around in there or something?
Don't they look like they're at peace? Yeah, I know. I've heard...
I mean, not to be disrespectful, but that is so stupid.
Yeah, they're at peace. Yeah, don't they look at peace? No, I've never seen them look better. I've heard those comments.
Yeah, and they're going to just get up and boogie around or something,
Yeah, that's pretty bad. All right, see you later, Amber.
Bye.
Bye. 872-0750 is my number. David Paul, News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
We've rounded up a panel of news experts to always have on call when you need the insight and facts and how and why, and you need it fast. It's Atlanta Radio's only panel of news experts, and you can only hear them here on Atlanta's news, weather, and traffic station, AM 750 WSB.
This is Walter Concrete with In Your Eye, an investigative report of the hottest action spots in Atlanta. We take you now to Tops and Tails nightclub on Cheshire Bridge Road. Here's reporter Biff Buff. Biff?
Walter, I'm standing on the floor at Tops and Tails, and I can certainly see why Tops and Tails on Cheshire Bridge Road has become so popular. There's 6 beautiful stages loaded with beautiful dancers. There's an exclusive champagne room and a VIP lounge. Monday night is hot oil wrestling. Tuesday is 2 for Tuesday, 2 for 1 table dances all night. Wednesday is Win It, Wear It Wednesday. Tops and Tails t-shirts given away all night. Win it, then wear it on any Wednesday and get in free. Thursday and Saturday are the largest cash giveaway amateur contest in Atlanta. A beautiful nightclub, the best ladies to party with, and a great special party every night. Plus, bring a ticket stub from any major Atlanta sporting event within 36 hours and get in free. Back to you, Walter.
Tops and Tails, 2 blocks off of Piedmont on Cheshire Bridge Road, or take 85 south to exit 30, turn left, go 5 traffic lights to Tops and Tails.
Win it and wear it contest, no purchase necessary. Tops and Tails now open till 4 a.m.
Hey, I'm not going to scream and shout. I'm just going to give it to you straight. Blockbuster Video is having a huge President's Day clearance. I'm talking hundreds of previously viewed movies that are guaranteed at prices starting as low as $4.88 and $6.88 each. What incredible values. These are the kinds of movies you've always wanted to own. Come to Blockbuster today while the selection is hot. Quantities are limited, and while you're there, look for this new release. Now from Walt Disney Home Video, blast off with The Rocketeer, the critically acclaimed action-adventure hit that dazzled moviegoers everywhere. Discovering a top-secret jetpack hurls a down-on-his-luck pilot into a daring adventure. Battling enormous odds and evil villains, the ordinary young man becomes an extraordinary hero. The Rocketeer gets 2 thumbs up from Siskel and Ebert, while Us Magazine exclaims it's Raiders of the Lost Ark meets Top Gun. The Rocketeer, rated PG from Walt Disney Home Video. Hurry to Blockbuster Video's President's Day clearance. The sale ends Monday.
20 years on the same job, 10 years in the same house, and now I'm out of work and behind on my payments. But I can't let them take my house.
Losing your job doesn't have to mean losing your home. Foreclosure Legal Clinic can help.
He left me. He left me the house and the payments. But it's my home, and I'm going to keep it.
You can keep your home. We've worked with thousands of families in trouble to stop foreclosure.
Car loan, charge cards, mortgage payment. They told me it was bankruptcy or foreclosure. I had no choice.
With Foreclosure Legal Clinic, you do have a choice. You'll be in touch with lawyers, real estate advisors, and mortgage experts who can find the right way out for you. Call us at 396-6336. We'll do everything we can to help you avoid foreclosure. Foreclosure Legal Clinic, 396-6336. It's your home. Keep it that way.
Sitting in traffic every day can just about drive you crazy, but it doesn't have to be that way. Hi, Sandy Garfield here, inviting you to join me and Gary McKee this afternoon on the Hometown Radio Show for practical tips that can help you learn to relax in traffic. That's 4 till 7. Now more from the host that can just about drive you crazy, David Paul on News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
Thanks, Brandy. Kirk Mellish, tell me about the weather, please.
Look out the window, Dave. What you see is what you get for the rest of today and for tonight. Temperatures in the 40s. For tomorrow, scattered thunder showers diminishing, breaks in the clouds and warm, high 66 to 69, low 45. With frequent weather updates, I'm meteorologist Kirk Mellish in the AM 750 WSB Weather Center.
Yeah, David Paul here. That's right. Just a few moments remaining. Stupidest question you've ever been asked. Let's go to Diane in Sandy Springs and ask her. Hello, Diane.
Hello, Dave.
Hi, Diane.
I'm not going to ask you how you are because I know you're fine.
That's right.
But I was in the post office last week. The lady in front of me asked the guy behind the counter if she could buy stamps there.
That's pretty stupid. Yeah, okay.
And he's like, well, yeah, that's kind of what we do here.
Yeah. Boy,
So,
that's stupid.
that
Yeah.
was stupid, wasn't
That's
it?
real stupid, Sandy. So what are you doing today, Sandy? Or Diane?
I'm working.
What kind of work do you do?
I'm in sales.
What do you sell?
I sell pharmaceuticals.
You any good at it? I've talked to you.
One other time I talked to you
And
about
you told me
Santa-
you told me what you sold.
Right, and I also called you one other time when we talked about if Santa Claus wrapped gifts or not.
Right,
That's the only other time I've talked to you, but I did see you at the mall, and I thoroughly enjoyed your presentation at Northlake.
Did I had fun doing that. We had a big turnout. Did I
Really?
talk to you then?
No, I tried to get to you, but you're just too popular. I just couldn't get close enough.
I want to see if your body matches your voice.
Ooh, but I did.
Well, I'm
I did
curious. You
see-
have a great voice.
Well, thanks, Dave.
Good talking to you, Diane.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Michael in Duluth, you're on News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
Let me tell you something seriously.
Yeah, go ahead.
You're a turn on.
And you're sick.
Because I like women like you. I'd like to meet a woman like you. Because now and then I need to be put in my place by a woman like you. Do you wear leather? No, I cannot put it in. No, okay. That was
What? No. What the world was that? All right. Okay. Have your fun. Have your fun. Let's go to Sylvia. Hello, Sylvia.
Hi.
Hi, Sylvia.
How you doing this afternoon?
I'm doing real good. Sylvia, how are you?
Oh, it's a great day to be alive, isn't it?
It's always a great day to be alive.
Yeah, I just got off work, and I was listening. I listen to you every day as I come home. And there's a question that has been asked me by many, many people.
What's that?
I have a twin brother. And every time I mention this, about 80% of the time, the people will look at me and say, oh, my goodness, really? Well, are you identical?
What a dumb question.
And I mean, most of the people are supposedly fairly intelligent. So I just look at them and say, no.
Yeah, we're identical. Yeah, you dumb boy. Yeah, right.
Right, sure we are.
That's a stupid
we
question.
do look a lot alike, but there is one major difference.
Okay. Thank you, Sylvia.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Melanie, we do need a female today to end the show with, Melanie. We need just that right girl, leave me in the right mood. She has got I need that female, 8720750. Got to have just that particular one, that special something. Okay, Chris, you're on.
Dave.
Hello, Chris.
What's happening?
Messing around, man. Messing around as usual.
That was a real stupid question that guy asked about the gas company. About why they got to be out at your house
to
turn it on, but not when they turn it off. You know the answer, don't you?
What's the answer?
So your house won't blow up.
Oh, of course.
You leave the damn stove on, you know.
So
that guy goes in there and cuts your gas on, and you come home and light a cigarette, you blow your house up. But
right.
You don't have to worry about it when they turn it off.
Yeah.
Your house is not going to blow up.
Okay.
So
that's pretty stupid, huh?
That was pretty stupid.
Sounds pretty stupid. Thank you.
Yeah, boy.
Bye. I'll see you later, man. Okay, I really appreciate it. I really do. Let's go to Ken. Hello, Ken and Tucker. You're on News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Ken.
Let me tell you what's going on here. The dumbest question I was ever asked was by a girl at one of the lingerie studios I go to.
Yeah?
She says, do you want a modeling session? Of course I want a modeling session. That's why I pay my money. I want to see it all.
Yeah, okay, now that's a pretty stupid question.
That is.
That's real stupid. Well, good.
Have a good day.
I will.
Bye-bye.
All right, see you later. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, this is it, man. It's all coming down to this. This is the final 2 minutes here. 8720750, stupidest question you ever asked. Let's go to Scott and Scott. Hello, Scott.
Hello.
Hello, Scott.
Yeah, I got a stupid question for you. I seen my girlfriend last night, and she dates somebody else, and I don't know what to do about that.
What?
I say my girlfriend left me, and she left me to go with somebody else.
She didn't.
Yeah, she left to go with somebody else.
That's pretty horrible, Scott.
But I don't know what to do about it.
I don't know what to tell you. I wish I knew what the answer. We're going to go right now to, I guess this is it, Loreen. Hello, what's your name?
Loreen.
Hi, Loreen.
Hi.
What's going on?
Nothing much.
You know what you got to do now, right?
I sure do.
Okay, now what? Now you got to come up and give me a hug, right?
No.
What do you mean, no? It's when you end the show, you got to walk up and give me a hug and wrap your arms around me and, do this act with me here.
Well, Dave, I don't want to kiss on your neck or anything.
Well, what is it you want to do?
I just want to spank you.
You want to spank me?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean you want...
I'll come in there and hold him down, Loreen. Hold on.
Okay.
What do you mean you want... Melanie, what has she got worked out here? What is this?
I'm going to spank you, Dave.
What do you mean you're going to spank me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that'll put me in a...
I got him, Loreen.
Wait, oh.
All right.
Oh, come on, Melanie. Ow.
You've been a bad boy, Dave.
Oh, gee, what?
You've been a very bad boy.
Oh, gee, wait. Oh, my butt. Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Oh, Melanie.
Yeah.
I hope you're having a good time, Melanie. I hope you're enjoying every minute. People are looking in the window. Oh, gee. Ow. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you, Loreen.
Bye-bye.
Bye. David Paul, 872. I'm history. I will see you tomorrow. Gary McKee's next. Goodbye.
Here's an old story about a man and a woman gone off to California 'cause they just got married. All the friends in Boston are so very happy. They're dancing in the doorway 'cause their friends got married. He gets a job working in a car wash up in Santa Cruz. She gets a job teaching at a nursery school. Oh, she's so nice. What's gonna happen to her soon? They have a little white hair.
For me, taking care of myself has always meant more than just eating right. It's regular exercise, running or tennis, swimming, whatever. But these days, that no longer seems to be enough. Now we watch not only what we eat, but how it's made, where it comes from. That's why my source for garlic is nothing but Kwai odor-free garlic tablets. That's right, KWAI, Kwai odor-free garlic tablets. You see, not only do Kwai garlic tablets provide me with the qualities of fresh garlic in every tablet, but it's 100% natural garlic. No worries about salt or yeast or glutens. Just the best source of naturally grown garlic in an easy-to-swallow odor-free tablet. If you're like me and care about what you put into your body, stop by the health food store for some Kwai garlic tablets. Kwai is everything you're looking for in garlic, all natural and odor-free. Ask for it by name at quality health and natural food stores and these other fine outlets.
Available at General Nutrition Centers, Savananda, and Unity Foods.
When you need to know, tune in 2, 3, 4 times a day. The News Watch never stops at News Talk Radio, AM 750, WSB.
News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB. Time at the tone, 4 o'clock.
Good afternoon. I'm Mike Cavanaugh on the AM 750 WSB News Center. The temperature at 4 o'clock, 43 degrees. Tonight's weather, look for areas of fog and drizzle, low 45. The exclusive WSB 5-day forecast in just a few minutes. AM 750 WSB Skycopter Skyplane traffic. Here's Captain Herb Emery.
It's going to be a real messy ride for you as you work your way home this afternoon. The only saving grace is going to be a lot of people took the day off for President's Day, so you got a lot less traffic to deal with. Down in Clayton County, handling an accident on the ramp from 285 westbound to I-75 southbound. That's the only real interstate trouble we're getting word of at this time. Surface street problem, South Cobb Drive at Concord Road in Smyrna, a stall reported. Accidents clearing North Druid Hills at La Vista in DeKalb County. 6300 block of Roswell Road in the Sandy Springs area. Accident with injuries, Daniel Mill Road at Banks Mill Road in Douglas County. Ragsdale Road at Ackworth due west in Cobb County. An accident with serious injuries reported there. And in Gwinnett County, Broad Street at Decula Road. An accident with injuries there. Captain Herb Emery, WSB Skycopter and Skyplane traffic.
News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB. It's 4:01. The news sponsored by Bank South. Jeffrey Dahmer says he is sorry. Dahmer gets life in prison for each of the 15 young men he murdered and dismembered. Each sentence consecutive, meaning Dahmer will never leave jail.
My attempt to help identify the remains was the best that I could do, and that was hardly anything. I feel so bad for what I did to those poor families, and I understand their rightful hate.
Before the sentencing in Milwaukee, the judge heard from relatives of the victims. One woman called Dahmer Satan and then began screaming and rushed at Dahmer. She had to be restrained. There is no death sentence in Wisconsin, but Dahmer says he wishes he could die to make up for what he calls the Holocaust he created. An attorney for convicted killer Wayne Williams is asking for a new trial for his client. Bobby Lee Cook says police and prosecutors withheld evidence 10 years ago that a member of the Ku Klux Klan confessed on tape to taking part in the kidnappings and the murders of about 20 Atlanta children. In court today, attorney Cook asked GBI agent Joe Jackson about the tape of that interrogation.
You don't know anything that was contained on that Niagara recording? No, sir, no. And no record was made of it? No transcript? I don't think so. Isn't that unusual? Or is that the way you operate? That's not unusual, Mr. Cook.
The tapes in question were destroyed about a month after Wayne Williams was arrested for 2 of Atlanta's child murders. Defense attorneys said they were never told about the existence of those tapes. 2 members of the state legislature are asking Congress to block the restart of the Savannah River Plant nuclear K reactor. The 2 say Congress should withhold money from the project because the reactor is not safe. The Savannah River site is a federal facility that enriches uranium for nuclear weapons. 3 reactors there have been shut down for 3 years because of safety concerns. The time at News Talk Radio, AM 750, WSB 403. Just ahead, the candidates make the final push in New Hampshire, plus weather from Atlanta's only full-time radio meteorologist.
Hi, honey, I'm home.
Hello, dear.
Who are you?
I'm your new wife, Charlotte.
But where's Barbara?
Frankly, Bob, the people at headquarters in North Carolina decided you and Barbara just weren't the best match. Hi, Dad.
And those would be?
Your new kids. Honor roll students. Lovely children.
But I loved my old family.
That's hardly the point, is it?
Consider, if you will,
Bob, an average Georgia citizen whose life has been shattered by bureaucrats from another state. If Bob had traded in his old bank at Bank South when his bank changed names, he would still be in control. He could decide whether to bank at regular branches during regular hours or offices in Kroger that offer full-service banking 7 days a week till 8 p.m. But Bob chose to let others make his decisions.
This is not my dog.
Well, Bob, Old Shep just wasn't what headquarters...
If all that's changed at your bank is the name, maybe it's time you change to this name. Bank South.
That's what I like about the South.
Member FDIC.
What do you do when you want fast relief from a hacking cough? Go for Cough Gone No Drowsiness Formula Cough Medicine. Cough Gone No Drowsiness is available in convenient caplets or pleasant-tasting liquid. So no matter where you go or what you do, fast, temporary relief from irritating coughs is always right at hand. There's no antihistamine in Cough Gone No Drowsiness formula, so you can use it during the day, at work, at school, or when you have to drive. For children, there's Liquid Children's Cough Gone. It's big relief for little coughs. And pleasant-tasting Children's Cough Gone contains no antihistamine, sugar, or alcohol. When used as directed, nothing is more effective at providing cough relief than COFGONE. That's Cough Gone No Drowsiness formula in liquid or go everywhere caplets.
News Talk Radio.
Healthcare innovation from Sato Pharmaceutical. Cough Gone is available at Eckerd drugstores.
News Talk Radio, AM 750 WSB. It's 4:05 on the eve of New Hampshire's presidential.